Hush Your Face is coming straight to your ears. A podcast network that's changing gears, bringing fresh funky pods with a fresh funky beat. A family of pods that are bringing the heat. There ain't no stopping us. Keep coming back to us, sick ass pods that'll make you hush. www Hush Your Face. www Hush Your Face. www.hushyourface.com.
Okay. It's live.
You're at the beach, Arlen?
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Really, Eric?
What are you laughing about? Because right at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're like,
Your mic.
Just yawn into the microphone while you guys are about to do the intro.
The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers Podcast, show number 164, being recorded on August 12th, 2017. I'm one of your hosts, Jesus Gonzalez, also known as Jesus Walks a Lot. Today, I'm joined by the entire HGP crew, starting off with the great West Coast, the best coast, my friend Henley Merrill, also known as Gunny Chief. Welcome back, Gunny.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening.
Yay. Welcome back.
Here.
Welcome back. Well, I appreciate you being on the show, man. Also, from the Great White North, Canada, we have Ryan Gibson.
what's going on, everyone? Another week of Horrible Gamers. Let's do this.
Yes. And right underneath him in Michigan, 8 Mile, Eric Smith. Welcome back, Eric.
Hey.
Oh,
Yawning Eric.
really? The yawning Eric.
I was joking.
Oh, man. Guys, welcome back to the show. Another week of Horrible Gamers, and here we go. Guys, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can, or gals, at _Horrible Gamers. Also, you can leave a voicemail at 971-319-1421. That'll get to us. We'll play your thing on the show and blah, 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 all that good stuff. Leave us a review on iTunes. Hit subscribe real quick. Leave us a review. We appreciate it. 5-star reviews are sincerely appreciated. And make sure to go check out our network, Hush Your Face. We're a part of the Hush Your Face network with our brother show, the Horribly Awkward Podcast, and the Nerdowells Podcast. But we are the best video game podcast on the network. Hands down, number one, Horrible Gamers. And last but not least, join our Facebook community, Horrible Gamers Podcast community on Facebook. Then it's a group, close group. You join it, and you get to play games with us and all the people in our community, guys. What were you saying, Canadian? What were you saying?
Nothing.
Good.
I was going to say, aren't we the only gaming podcast on Hush Your Face?
We're the best gaming podcast on Hush Your Face. You don't twist my words. We are the best.
I get it. We're the best, but because we're the only.
We're the best gaming
We're number
podcast.
one. We are rated number one.
Bring me down.
We're the rated number one podcast on the Hush Your Face network. Guys, let's talk video games real quick. We all played video games. I played video games this week. And guys, I finally got to beat Titanfall 2 hard on Frontier Defense. I beat it yesterday.
Oh, sweet.
Last night. I beat it not just once, twice. with Pinpoint Red, Gamer Couch, and his other buddy. I forget the other dude's gamer tag. But it was the crew. It was us four. We all got together like, hey, we need one more to play this shit on hard. And like they had their Titans almost all the way leveled up. I have mine kind of there. It's almost there. Not really quite there, but it's like a level 12. Now it's like a level 15, but when I started it was like a level 12 or 11. Guys, we beat hard. It was a bitch to get through, but we were able to finish it, and such an achievement. You should get an achievement for that. You seriously should.
You don't?
Hard. No.
No, this came out way after the initial.
Yeah, but usually when they put stuff out, they add achievements.
Yeah, they didn't, and like you just.
Oh, that's weird.
It sucks, man, because it was brutal. We kept dying.
Not that it matters anymore. Who cares about achievements, really?
Yeah,
right?
but like, I mean,
hearing them pop is always nice, though, especially when they're those rare ones.
Yeah, man, or like when it's something really hard like that, you know what I mean? Because it's like, dude, we tried so many times and we kept dying and dying, and finally we beat it.
Is there a strategy to as far as like each person using a different type of Titan?
So we ended up going with North Star. That was Penn's. That was Jonathan's Titan. Mine was Legion. Gamer Couch was Legion. And the other dude, he was running a Scorch. And we were all just running together. And the strategy was, when the first few waves you start off, we all split into different sections. We all cover different areas of the map. And as the waves get harder and harder, we start pulling back in. And usually by wave 4 and 5, we're like around the base, surrounding the base, literally trying to not get killed as we're, defending it. It's really hard, man. It took a lot of dying, a lot of hard lessons learned, but we beat it.
How long did it take you?
Awesome.
30 minutes. It's not long. It's not like Gears of War, man. It's not like 5-hour ordeal. It's like 30 minutes, dude.
Yeah, there's not 50 waves.
It's 5 levels, not 50.
Yeah, it's 5 levels, not 50 or 55.
It kind of sucks though that you don't get an achievement though for grinding on hard.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that they didn't put one in for that.
Yeah, it's really hard.
And I think you only get 4 chances. I don't think it matters what difficulty you're playing. Is that correct? Or is it 3 or 4?
You get 2 retries. So you like, say you go down in wave 2. You get a retry. You do that wave again. But the cool thing about retries is like all your traps and everything that you already bought stays there, and you get all the money from the previous wave that you failed.
Right.
So you can buy more traps or more things. So that really helped us out on one of the maps. I think it was Homestead, and we were literally down to like the last wave. We went down, like our harvester went down last minute, dude. We were like halfway through the wave. We're like, no, it went down, and we're like. But when we spawned again, we had all our traps, and then we bought more traps, and we'd had traps everywhere, man. We had to put traps up where the mortar specters, where they kind of deploy at. We put traps up there so they get distracted with the traps every once in a while. And there was definitely a strategy to it, man. It wasn't just like we were just lucky and we beat it. Like we had to think about what we were doing for a while and learn the maps and stuff. Learn where people...
Yeah.
Because all the Titans and all the enemies, they all deploy in the same areas. Like, they all fall down in a certain time. They all start coming down in a certain, area, and they all go to a certain part of the map. And if you know where those spots are, where they deploy, like, the mortar specters, they keep the ones that shoot your base from far away. Right. If you put an arc trap where they're going to deploy at, they could get killed by the arc trap. You know what I mean? Like, it distracts them, so they stop shooting for a second or two, and it gives you a chance to reach them and then kill them. So we did stuff like that. But, big shout out to those guys, man, because I seriously thought we weren't going to beat it, and we were all fucking shit-faced and drunk, and it was like 10:30 at night. And Jonathan, he's really dyslexic, because he was saying he was on the right of the map. And like I was like, Jonathan, I'm on the right, dude. You're on the left. He's like, he's like, I got the guys on the right. Don't worry, guys, I got him. And I was like, Jonathan, you're on the left, dude. He's like, oh shit. And he did that. He did that like at least 10 times last night.
I heard he was pretty wasted.
He was pretty fucking gone. He was like, I'm on the right left. I was like, what? I'm on the right left, guys. I'm on the right left. I'm like, what do you mean the right? He's like, the left, that's the actual left. I was like, oh, okay. He was really...
Basically, I'm lost, and I'm just shooting things.
He was gone, man, but it was fun. That mode is so good. If you get a chance to play it, play it with those guys because they're really good at Titanfall and they're really good at that mode. Most of them have their Titans all the way leveled up, and like they have done multiple ones. I haven't even got one all the way leveled up, and they already have like one or two done. So they definitely play that mode quite a bit, which is really fun. So if you ever get a chance to game with them, do it because you'll have a blast, dude.
Yeah, those guys are fun to play with.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're hilarious too. They're always joking around and shit. We were like one of the rounds, we were just joking around the whole time, talking shit to each other. Like, oh, you're fucking up. And like, we all finally beat the win. We're like, whoa, we beat that? We're like, we weren't even focused on the game. We were just talking shit to each other and we actually beat that. And we're like, all fucking laughing about it because it was just bizarre, man, how we were able to go through it last night. We thought we were going to. But besides that, guys, I played some Battlefield 1 this week with Brun. Actually, I played it with Brun and one of his buddies from the TXL community, and we played on a bunch of maps for Conquest, and it was fun. We had a blast. But one thing about that game that I gotta say, there's a lag there that I don't know what's wrong with that game. There's a lag.
Yep.
In that game that I can't get rid of, and it's not my connection, dude. I hate when people say, "Is your connection? Is your internet, Jesus?" It's like, dude, my internet is open NAT. Like, I have fucking fast Wi-Fi. Like, it's like at least 100 down, like easily 100 down, and that's over Wi-Fi. And like, it's just every time I play that game, it's like I'm getting some kind of lag.
What's your packet loss?
It's not that high either. Like, I'm looking at it and it's not that high. Like,
no, it's not your connection. It's definitely
that would create a lag.
There's just a lag there that I don't know what it is. Like, every time I play that game, sometimes I'll be shooting my gun, and then sometimes I have perfectly fine matches. But here and there, there'll be like some glitches. You know, like I'll be trying to jump through a window, and all of a sudden my guy goes back through the window, and you're like, what the fuck? And then you go again forward, and then finally he jumps over the window, and it's like, what is that? And then you see like the little yellow bar pop up, or the little red circle that pops up on your screen that tells you like there's a lag or connection issue. And I just don't know what it is. That game is really weird like that. But I played that this week. And on a quick note, that game is actually free to play now with EA Access. So
that's right. You can get a Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1.
That's a big
EA
deal,
Access.
man.
That's crazy, man. Like that just makes wow.
I just can't
so
believe
I can play
that.
the whole campaign of Battlefield 1 now?
Yeah, if you have EA Access, yes.
Sweet. I wanted to play through that campaign, but I shipped my disc off to Eric and then fucking realized that I could only play 2 missions in the stupid thing.
But yeah, it is now on it's in the EA Access thing, so that's pretty cool.
Cool.
What else have I played this week, guys? I went back to City Skylines. I wanted to start a new game on that, and I didn't. Because, I don't know, I just didn't want to feel like committing to a new city.
Do it, man.
I don't want that commitment. I don't want that commitment, Gunny. I just don't want it.
What? I mean, you don't have to play on the one city and create it and just keep it going. Then it's going to get stale. Just start a new city.
No,
unless you really love the one that you have.
I love the one that I have. It's a perfect city, but it's just not growing anymore.
Jesus, it's going to get to that point.
Jesus,
people are going to die.
Jesusopolis is going to die. Oh man, but there's that. Overwatch 2, guys. I played Overwatch with Snyder and CFC Leo.
What? Overwatch 2 came out?
No,
what?
Overwatch. I played that with Snyder and CFC Leo, guys. And we actually played Lucio Ball, or whatever the fuck that thing's called.
It's like that's that Rocket League thing, right? Yes. It's like Rocket League with Overwatch characters.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It
looked cool.
We got our asses kicked. Like, it's not. We didn't just lose, guys. We lost like 7-0. It was like you're getting destroyed, like destroyed. There was no chance. There wasn't even a chance of a comeback on our end. And then finally we went to play normal Overwatch, and we had fun. Like, at first we were stuck with these guys that they were just destroying us. They were playing really well. You can tell they were all in the party because they were all kind of communicating and working together, healing each other and doing all that stuff. So we backed out of that lobby. We got into a new lobby, and we were actually doing pretty good. I mean, there was only 4 of us. It would have been better if we would have had the full 6 or the 5, at least. It would have been a much better matchmaking session. But hey, man, we had fun. And then CeeLo joined us there towards the end, and I had to go. But yeah.
So tell me about this new, or is that a new mode, this Lucio Ball?
Yeah, it's called the Summer Games. So basically they have it from August 8th to August 29th. And you basically, it's like Lucio. It's like Lucio Ball. It's just like Rocket League. You use three versus three. And you're all Lucio, you know the character Lucio, the guy that has like the speakers. And you're like, hey, turn it up or whatever. Like, you're him. You're all him. And the point of the game is to score the ball into the net, into the enemy's net. And it looks just like Rocket League. The way the arena is set up, it looks like Rocket League. And then you have these little jump pads. You can like jump on this pad and it launches you up pretty high in the air. And it do all that. It's pretty good.
Sweet.
Is there other game modes to the Summer Games, or is that the only one?
I think I saw a few other ones, but I think that's the main one. I'm not sure. I didn't try any of the other ones, but I know that's like the main one that's featured because it's like right there in the middle of the screen. But there is loot crates that are associated with the Summer Games. So if you want these loot crates, you can only get in between August 8th and August 29th, and they have special skins for the different characters in Overwatch. So they'll have like a certain special skin for like each one, you know, like they just have like these exclusive skins that only come out during the Summer Games in these loot crates of the Summer Games, because they'll look like kind of like Olympic crates that has like the red, white, gold colors and all that shit. So if you want to get those loot crates, I suggest that you go play a lot of Overwatch now, because you won't be able to get them afterwards. Maybe until next year.
I saw a few people tweeting out that they're not getting duplicates anymore, that they're actually getting good loot.
Yeah, which a lot of people were complaining about that, and it seems like they kind of fixed that. So we'll see. I got his pretty cool skin yesterday for Doomfist. He's like glowing. He looks like a metal dude. He's like glowing in metal. It's fucking crazy looking. But yeah, that game is fun, man. Overwatch is like an addicting game. It's like a game where you're just like, one more match. And you're like, oh man. Next thing you know, it's like 3 hours have gone by.
Sweet.
And then last but not least, I played with Brink of Eternity. We actually played Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And we played some more Rainbow Six Siege, man. We played Siege.
How did that go?
It's not good.
You haven't played it for a while, man. You're really gonna suck, you know.
I think that's what it is. I've lost my my mojo, man. My siege juice. I just don't feel like I can't play like that anymore. I just can't focus.
Juice, that's gross.
Well, I mean, you go back into a house or whatever, you're like, fuck, forgot about that door. Forgot about that.
Yeah, you forget about like certain ways they can kill you, like the stupid little kill holes, or the traps, or the stupid C4 traps, or the floor traps from Frost. You forget about all that stuff, and then you're playing the game and you're like, oh man, the guy shot me through that little tiny hole. Like, how did I not see that?
Do you think that's that game's dying off?
No.
You don't think so?
I think it's recently reached 20 million copies sold. Or 20 million players. One of the two. Because I know they put
like it's growing, but it's not dying either.
It's it's not dying, dude. That game is going to be around for a long, long time, I think. It'll be just like Counter-Strike. You know how Counter-Strike is still around from...
Yeah. I don't think it'll be that huge, but it's... Yeah.
I think it could be that huge because the game is fun, man. Like, if you really get into the game with a good group of players and you're all coordinated and you all know what your character does and what you're supposed to do and you're all not running and gunning and you're all kind of like, all right, watch the corner, you know, I'm taking this window, you know, okay, cover me. And, like, all that works so well. But if you're just running around with randoms, which we kind of were, kind of, you know, it's 50-50 how well you're going to do on the match.
Right.
You know, because you're not calling out people and your friendlies are not calling out people. And sometimes people don't wear mics and you're like, come on, man, put your mic on. At least tell me where you got killed from, you know?
Yeah.
But I unlocked more of those loot packs, those alpha packs, is that what they call them? And there's nothing in there really, man. Just dumb skins and... Yeah, there's nothing special. Like, those packs are really, really bad. I thought they were going to be much better. I thought they were going to be like Overwatch loot crates or something, but... Totally not like Overwatch loot crates. They're just bad. But I mean, whatever. It's for the people that play that game, right? So.
Yeah, pretty much. Play it all the time.
Yeah. Besides that, I haven't played much else besides Call of Duty with Eric today.
Yeah.
We played quite a bit of Call of Duty, huh, Eric?
Yeah, we did.
What?
We could have got another hour in, but no.
So Eric, how did you like that? How did you like the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare remaster? This is the first time I think you played it online, right?
Yeah, I bought it the other day, and I like it. It looks great. It sounds great. And just I like I caught the little things, the character running, the sounds that the rain makes, footsteps, the gun. Everything sounds really good. Everything looks good. It's definitely, I mean, I may have lost my touch a little bit on the game because I'm definitely not as good as I used to be. So it's a bit of a learning curve again, but I'm sure I'll be able to get back in the swing of things, and I'll definitely keep playing that because that's the Call of Duty I like. I like just run and gun, no jetpacks, just run and gun and whatever and shoot people.
No wall running.
Yeah, no wall running.
No gravity grenades.
The worst thing I have to deal with is a bunch of campers, and
at least
I'm
you
fine
can
with
kill
that.
them, right? At least you can kill them somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I had fun playing it, and I'll definitely keep playing it more.
Wait, I want to see what your reaction is to running through the campaign again, because I ran through that campaign when I bought it, and I just had so much nostalgia, dude. Just some of those missions are so iconic, and you're just like, wow, this mission was amazing. I can't believe, like, I missed playing this mission. You know, I miss watching this cutscene or whatever. Like, it's gonna be interesting.
I'm definitely interested in seeing how the campaign looks. It probably looks great.
It does.
So I hope they do this with Modern Warfare 2 or or make a new Call of Duty Modern Warfare game, something like a modern aged Call of Duty.
Not
I know
future.
not future. No, just do a modern aged Call of Duty. I know they're doing the World War II, which is fine. It's cool, but I like the stuff that's now. I like modern age stuff. Get some weapons that we've never seen before that have actually been in the military, like they've used in training and test out new prototypes of weapons. I want that because like there's a gun that can actually the military has. I don't think they're using it, but it can curve. It can turn on a corner, and so you can see it.
Yeah.
You can see what's on that other side, and that gun also turns, and you can shoot everything on that side. Which is really weird, really cool.
You can shoot around corners without sticking your head out, right? So
yeah,
it's pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm excited to see that. But I think you'll have a lot of fun with the campaign. I really enjoyed it myself, dude. One of my favorite missions was the mission where you're like invading Iraq to look for that one guy, and then the other one was the mission where you're in the AC-130 gunship and you're just shooting the guys, on the ground, and you're providing air support for the guys on the ground. And that mission is so cool.
I'm excited to play the sniper mission where you're wearing the ghillie suit and you have to stealth around. I'm excited for that.
I can't believe I got spotted in that. I was like, really? I used to run this on veteran so many times so easily. Like, I could do it like with pistol only. And I remember just like playing it this time around when on veteran, I got spotted so many times. I was like, I can't believe I'm getting spotted all these times. What am I doing wrong?
Yeah, I want to try to see how I do in that very first mission. You go through the training hut and everything. I want to see how, because I used to be really good at that too. Like,
what was the fastest time?
So much.
What was the fastest time you ever got on that?
Oh gosh, I don't really know.
I think the fastest time I ever got on that was like 15 seconds or something like that. It was
15?
Really fast. Like, yeah, I was able to just run it through like super quick.
I played that mission a lot because I want to try to get the fastest time. But I think the fastest mine was 25.
Really? That's really slow.
So.
There's no way.
I'm just trying to. I'm not.
That's
trying
so
to, like,
slow, man. That's like
10 seconds. No.
That's like super slow. By like 25, it's not even like.
Wait,
I think
are you guys talking about that one where you have to go through the airplane?
No, you go through.
No, this is the training
mission.
It's like the very first mission in Call
like
of
the
Duty.
training or whatever.
But it also had difficulties, right? Easy, medium, hard?
No, it's just it recommends what difficulty you play on based on the time that you get.
Yep.
So I was running it the other day, actually. I launched that game and I was running it just this week. And I think the best time I got this week was like 17.1. And that was like the best I could do. I was like literally like, I couldn't do any better than that. Like 17 was like the best I could get, dude. I was like, no way.
But I'm definitely. I want to see the amount of people that play this remastered game.
It seems like a lot of people.
Warfare, compared to Infinite War and whatever the other one was, Black Ops 3. I want to see which one has the most players.
Totally. I think that you will see a lot of more people playing this game now because it's just released on the Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
So I like just playing with you today, man. I saw a lot of level 1 people and level 20s and level 10s and level 5s. Right. Like it seems like a lot of people just barely picked this game up and they're starting to play it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool.
I wonder how many will drop off though when World War II comes out.
Probably a lot. Probably all of them.
Oh, yeah. Good, because then I'll have good games after that.
Mm-hmm. No, you won't, because the only players that stick around are the really, really good players that want to just destroy everybody that tries to play the game.
Dang it. Exactly.
Good. I'll have good competition, and I'll be esports ready, and I'll create an esports team for Horrible Gamers.
Okay. We already have
only
one.
The best.
We already have
only the best.
We need esports. Yeah, we need some esports players, man. We have a team. Me and Jonathan are part of the team. We're too
we need
old.
We need to get a Gears esports. We need to get a Cabela's hunting esport.
Oh yeah. So Eric, besides Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, what else have you been gaming on?
Dude, I played a lot this week.
A lot.
And my wife is pissed about it. But
shit. Okay.
I've gamed a lot this week. Of course, I've played some Gears of War 4. I've played a few matches and loved it. There's not much I need to say about that. Played a little bit I'm not exaggerating on the little bit. I've played a little bit of Fortnite and trying to get through. I think I got through the prologue of the game. I'm not too sure. And then Titanfall 2, played some Titanfall 2. And then I got back into Rise of the Tomb Raider. And I love that game so much. I forgot how good that game was. I was playing some DLC. I can't remember which one it is.
The Baba Yaga?
Yes,
probably, yeah.
That one. Yep. And I'm stuck. But I'm okay with that because there's a lot to explore where I'm at.
Yeah.
And the game still looks great. It still runs great. I just can't. I love it. I want another one. And I know there hasn't been any announcement of one, but when there is, I will pre-order it.
It's going to be a big announcement when it is because people are excited for that game.
They'll wait again till E3 next year.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, you're probably looking at like holiday next year.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would guess.
And then another one I been playing, and I got it from EA Access because I went ahead and got EA Access for Titanfall 2.
It's well worth it, man.
I got Mass Effect Andromeda, and I got the trial.
Okay. Tell me.
And I really
so
like
you get
it. Man.
10 hours.
Yeah, you get 10 hours, which is a lot of time to play the campaign. And I really like it.
I think there's a stopping point in the campaign, though.
You can only go to one planet. That's it.
That's fine with me. I'm enjoying what I've been playing. Should I say where I'm at because it could spoil it if someone hasn't played it.
I mean, it's been long enough.
My character just became the Pathfinder. So, and I think I'm a little bit past that. So,
yeah.
the game looks great, and
Pathfinder Eric.
Yep.
Doesn't ring it doesn't work as well.
The one thing that bugs the crap out of me though with that game, and a lot of people probably agree, is the facial expressions and the lack thereof.
I mean, you think it's bad now?
Yeah, I know.
Saw it at launch.
I remember
they would like literally be talking and their eyes would be like.
You should have saw it before day one. I had that game early, and it was fucking really bad.
It was bad, yeah.
No,
early access, it was bad.
I'm still trying to get the hang of the game because I've never played any of the other three.
Oh man, that just breaks my heart. No kidding, dude. Like I am so mad at you right now.
Call yourself a gamer?
Totally, dude. You cannot. Yeah, you're missing out on like, dude. Commander Shepard, dude. That dude. Oh man.
Do you get
to play this game?
Do you get the backwards compatible games
you
from?
Do. You do.
EA Access?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back.
Just you know what? Skip number 1. Buy the DLC that lets you play through the little comic or whatever. You see the story, and start at number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. One is
definitely
rough.
Started 2.
One is rough. Yeah. From like playing it backwards compatible. 1 is really old. 2006, right? 2006, 2007.
But yeah, if you're enjoying Andromeda, I would say go back and play 2 and 3, man. 2 and 3 were definitely worth your time.
But it's not gonna look as pretty as Andromeda.
3 doesn't look as bad as you think it does.
Forget about the P.
But it's not bad. It's still pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 looks intriguing. I've tried playing just Mass Effect 1 multiple times.
Yeah,
2 doesn't grab my attention.
It's the best.
2 is the best.
Yeah, 2 is the best.
Yeah, it has like the craziest story and the craziest, coolest things happening.
But prepare yourself for like 60 to 80 hours per game.
It's a big game.
I think 2 took me 60 hours.
I don't have the patience nor the time to dedicate that into a.
The Spec series has always done that to me. I get like 30 hours and then I come back to it and then I come back to it and I finish the game and I'm like, oh, I was that close to the end? Every single time I play Mass Effect, that happens to me.
Did you do it for this one?
I actually am probably about halfway through and I haven't touched it for a while. So I was actually going back to it like recently. So I might end up playing it again soon.
Mm-hmm. I need to go play this game. I only got about an hour in on EA Access.
On what? On Andromeda?
And Andromeda, yeah.
You're killing me. You serious? You only got 1 hour in?
That's it. That's as far as I got.
Jeez, man. You're missing out on like one of the best games of this year. As much as people say it isn't, that game was really fun, dude. I fucking loved it.
No, I think I just got another game just from the... Yeah, and of course the mixed reviews.
Let me tell you how many days I played this game. I played it for 3 days, almost 4 days. I got 3 days and 22 hours into it.
Jesus, we know how much you played it. We're on the show with you.
It's like 80-something hours of gameplay, and that was like 90%, I would say like 98% single player.
Yeah.
And I just want a big shout out real quick to Tom Taylorson, because he was on our podcast. Well, I did a podcast with him and Sean and the chick who did Vectra in Andromeda as well. So Tom Taylorson, Eric, is the Pathfinder character that you hear in the game.
Yeah.
He's a really cool guy. We got a podcast with him up on our feeds, so look for that, guys. But yeah, like the shitty part is that they're not going to continue the Andromeda story, which is really shitty.
Right.
Because in my head, I'm like, how are you going to leave it such an open-ended story that you're never going to finish? Like, are you guys never going to go back to it? Like, what's going on?
They closed the studio down too, didn't they? BioWare Montreal's gone now.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Wow.
How do you feel about the fact they don't even have any, when they just announced they didn't have any planned DLC?
Well, they did at first. At launch, that game had single-player DLC coming. And because of the backlash of the community, of the gaming community, the vocal gaming community, I would say, The game got panned, man, and critically, and just across the board from consumers as well. It got panned, and they said, you know what, we're not gonna make a DLC for it, and they canceled it. And it's
well,
shitty.
why work on something if everyone's saying they hate
That's
it?
so
That's true.
shitty.
EA's
man.
looking at that, going, "We're going to lose money if we continue down this route." So,
well, didn't they do that with Mass Effect 3? Because I remember the backlash they got with the ending.
They went back and redid the ending. Yeah,
they had a lot planned. They had planned already DLC. I don't know if it was part of like some season pass or how that worked, but
I think there was a season pass and all that.
And they had DLC that actually came out even after the redid ending.
Mm-hmm.
But that was already planned well in advance.
But there's I ended up downloading another game from the EA Access Vault, and that was FIFA 17.
Oh, wow.
Really?
I wouldn't see you playing FIFA.
I've always wanted to play a FIFA game, but I've always been scared because it's kind of difficult and I suck at it. And
this is the one with the story mode in it, right?
Yeah, that's
the story mode's supposed to be really good.
Apparently, I mean they're implementing it in Madden now, so it's got to be good. The last time I played a FIFA game was FIFA 2000 on my PC computer, on my little Windows 2000. Yeah, that was FIFA 2000, and that was the last time I played a FIFA game. So I'm kind of looking forward to playing, and if anyone's got any tips or tricks, let me know. I would greatly appreciate them.
CFC Leo, man.
Leo was always playing.
Yeah, I seen that he commented on it, and he told me to hit him up sometime, and I definitely will, because I really don't know how to play that game.
I think he'd be a good instructor. Him and his brother are always playing.
He's a soccer fan, just in general. I think he goes for Chelsea club, but he plays that game a lot. He was playing it online the other day, actually, with the 4-player mode, where it's like 2 versus 2 on teams. Yeah, so he was playing that the other day. It was pretty interesting.
That's it for me.
Awesome. Being interested in that game mode that you said about FIFA, Eric, are you interested in the new Madden 18, with that new mode in it?
No.
See,
I had
game.
In the vault. I had it highlighted, and I was thinking about downloading it, but I just don't care.
You should download Madden 17, and I'll play against you.
Oh no, gosh.
1v1, bro.
You destroy me.
I remember Captain Hook tried to tell me that he could beat me one time.
I remember that.
Fucking destroyed him.
That was back in the day, you guys. I remember you talking about that on the podcast.
He was like, I'll beat you, Jesus. I'll beat you.
You sound just like him.
I think he scored he didn't even score. I think he maybe scored a field goal, if that. I had 47 points.
Dang.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so Gunny. What have you been playing?
I've been playing more City Skylines. I'm just addicted to that game and the mods associated with it. So I like starting a new city and then going, okay, I'm gonna add all these mods.
City Skylines.
Yeah, I'm just geeking out over this game. I don't know why, but
it's fun.
yeah, I played a little bit of that this week. Nothing special, but also as of last week, from last week's podcast, I bought Fortnite.
Yeah. So you played it?
Yeah, I think I'm only about 3 hours into it. And
in 1 week, 3 hours.
I know. Well, I work during the week, so.
Oh, excuses. You game probably like 40 hours a week.
No, maybe 10, maybe 20. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't get far in Fortnite. Just who did I play with this week?
No, I haven't seen you guys playing it.
No, I played. You were on another party, weren't you? And I think I played a little bit with Harlan in the chat. Who else was there? Shit, I can't remember who else was in the game, but yeah, so far it's good so far.
3 hours. Is he past the tutorial, Ryan?
Yeah, he should be. If he was playing with people, then yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 310 or something like that. Like whatever, however it's got that story mode set up where, you know, it's episode 3, level 10 or something like that. So the one thing I can't figure out is like when you go back to your fortress, it's kind of telling me I need to finish the campaign first. So I don't know if I have to go back into the multiplayer.
No, you can go in. You can go into that fortress and build, but you have to progress in the campaign further before you can do the next storm shield.
Oh,
so you can go in there and just like set up buildings. Like if you wanted to build towards your next spot that you're gonna defend, you can build towards that, set up camp, and then like go back to campaign until you reach the point where it tells you you're gonna play like Storm Shield 2 or 3 or whatever the next one is for you.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was going to tell me like, okay, you can go back and play Storm Shield.
It'll be your next mission when you're able to do that. So
I see. Yeah, so for the Storm Shield, I've only just played single player, but I noticed you can actually get a team going as well.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah,
it's better if you get a team going.
Yeah, but I was watching Wingman play today and looked like he's, you know, well into this game. So I like the weapons that he has, especially that shotgun, man. That thing looks really cool.
Yeah.
That automatic shotgun. But yeah, I don't have too much to say about it because I haven't played a whole lot of it. Oh, played with Vengeful Jedi. And yeah. So yeah, we're just out there building the fort. I let him, he wanted to do the building. I'm like, sure, go ahead. I'll just go out and collect resources. Yeah. So the other game I played was, we'll talk more about this when Ryan talks about it, and that's Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Because I know you said you've completed it, and I'm only a couple hours into it.
I'm excited to hear about that game because from everything that I hear about that game, it's a good game.
Game is the bomb. Oh my god!
Exclusive to PlayStation on consoles and PC on Steam.
Yeah. Thank you, Steam. So yeah, when talk about what you've been playing, Ryan, we'll talk more about it. Yeah. But other than that, that's all I've been playing, guys.
Awesome. Canadian, tell me about Hellblade because I want to hear about this game.
Guys, this game is the fucking game of the year, man.
It looks beautiful.
I'm telling you, like, this game, it looks gorgeous. It's not, like, super, like, you might call it a walking simulator, you know what I mean? Because you do a lot of walking and you're paying attention to your environment. And then, like, when Gunny, like, the most frustrating thing that's happened to me is to watch Gunny play this game. I'm watching his stream and I'm screaming. I'm just like, Gunny, no, turn around, go the other way. No, Gunny, no, look through the gate. Look, no, don't go around the gate. Look through the gate, Gunny. It was fucking. I'm sitting here like just getting so frustrated with Gunny wandering around and not knowing what the fuck he's doing. But I understand because I did the exact same thing. Like when I was streaming I just wanted to do a little stream just to show people the game, and I got stuck. Like basically the time that I streamed, I was stuck. As soon as I stopped streaming, I wasn't stuck anymore. I found my way through and I was good. But there's some things in this game that are gonna tie you up for a little while where you're like not really sure what's going on, and then you kind of have to just figure it out yourself. You know what I mean? Like you just all of a sudden you'll walk past something and go, hey, hang on a second, and then like the gates, for instance, it doesn't tell you anything about the gates in this one area. This is the area that Gunny was in when I was watching him stream. But if you look through these gates, certain parts of the landscape will change. Now, if you walk through the gate, that landscape stays changed, so now you might be able to access a new part. Like, this is kind of spoilery. I don't know. It's kind of a puzzle that Gunny was doing. It's only a little tiny piece of what that area is. But for instance, there's this area that you got to go into to get to another gate. So if you're looking through one of the gates, you can see, or there's a wall there. If you look through the gate, the wall disappears. So then you can walk into this section, cross the bridge and walk back into this section, go in there and open up a gate that you couldn't open from the other side, so you could only open it from that side. Now, Gunny couldn't figure out what to do after this, and this was part of the me like screaming and being frustrated at Gunny about fucking streaming this. But anyways, so he couldn't figure out that he was supposed to go back to the gate and put the wall back, and then go back through the door to go up and across the bridge, because the bridge would be there if the wall was there.
I totally forgot about it. It didn't even dawn on me.
So he ended up wandering around, and I'm like typing into the fucking Twitch. I'm like, no, Gunny, turn around. But so that's like just a small kind of puzzle that you would come across, right? So that gives you the opportunity to go up these stairs and get across a bridge that wasn't there when the wall was down. This is excuse me. This is the Illusions one that we're talking about. It's one of the first two that you can pick. You can either go to Fire or you can go to Illusion. So, yeah, I guess you picked that one first, right, Gunny? Instead of the red door, instead of the fire door?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
And,
so, the game is so good. The audio in this game is freaking amazing. The girl is a little whacked, right? So she has voices that she hears, and the voices literally, you got to wear headphones to play this game, because the voices come from all around you, and it's recorded like that. So like they're saying shit, and it's like coming at you from all different angles. It's so fucking crazy, and it really trips you out. Like, and they'll say shit that like when you're in battle, you'll hear the girls. They'll be like, they're coming from behind you. They're behind you. Hey, they're behind you. Behind you. So you know, like someone's gonna come and attack you from behind. So you better dodge quick. Shit like that happens throughout the entire game. Guys, if you have a way to play this game, play it, because it's friggin' amazing. Such a good game. Like I said, game of the year for me so far this year.
It makes you want to get a PlayStation.
Get a PC.
Yeah, PC, PS4, either way.
Fucking
but,
PC Master Race.
But yeah, I like the puzzles, and the one thing you really have to keep an open mind, because I thought, okay, I'm going to be doing maybe some parkour. I'm going to be jumping up on walls and jumping down onto going down ropes, but no, that's not the case.
What's this? What's it remind you of, the game?
Oh gosh, you know what it reminds me of a little bit?
Like?
I can't think of the game. I don't want to say it's Tomb Raider, because there's no parkour, there's no running. I mean, there's a jog.
Kind of like Tomb Raider, but you're not doing that kind of stuff.
So is it like? I mean, from just pictures I've seen, it reminds me a little bit of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, I could see that. Guys, give me a minute. I gotta get a drink. My throat is. I'll be right back.
So, Gunny, tell me, what's your experience with the game so far?
So far, it's really good. And I've made it to the red door. This is definitely a couple hours in. It's very linear, and I think the puzzles, that part that Ryan was talking about, that was probably the toughest part that I went through, because it's kind of like you come into an area and it's kind of showing you different things. Like, he talks about these gates, which are more like arches.
Yeah. And
then there are actual iron gates, that you need to get to, and you can walk up to them and try and push them open, and it's like, no, you can't do that. Can't get through there. You got to find it another way. And the voice acting in this is top notch. The guy, I think, is from he's definitely from Game of Thrones. I'm trying to remember his name, but he's definitely a very well damn good voice actor. And
visually it isn't Peter Dinklage, because he was removed from Destiny.
No, I had his name up earlier. I forgot what it was, but or what character he plays.
They took out it. They actually removed his voice from Destiny 1.
Yeah, it's not who I thought it was. But yeah, it's and so as far as the combat goes, I forgot what game they said it's equal to, but yeah, I know Ryan was making fun of me, like you got to dodge and roll and jump out of the way. This is probably the coolest part that I found so far is sometimes you'll have like two enemies and then again I'm playing on easy or normal. So yeah, if you're trying to attack the one enemy and you're just kind of beating it with your sword, the second one will just like he'll hit you if you're not paying attention. And that enemy can be behind you or next to the other guy. So you got to come in, hit the guy a few times, and then dodge out of the way.
Yeah, you always want to keep moving.
Yeah,
you want to keep rolling away, like especially when you're getting ganged up. Because I don't know if you talked about this already, but when you get into combat, you'll kill a guy, and as soon as you kill a guy, another guy appears. And he might be like right behind you.
And they'll say the voices will come out there.
They'll tell you. They'll be like behind you, and you got to dodge. So whenever I killed somebody, I always rolled back like 3 times, just so that everything was far enough away from me that I could like the closest guy would come to attack me, and I would kind of work on him first, and then dodge back, and then let them come towards me, and then kill the closest guy, and then back. But it's weird because some of those battles are like never ending. It's like it takes forever to get through them. Like they just keep coming and coming. So you kill a guy and then 2 guys appear, and then you kill those 2 guys and 3 more guys appear, and it's like, holy Christ, this never ends.
And they also have what's called focus. And I've noticed
focus
now,
is awesome.
Right now, I've noticed that since I've gone through that red door and I've fought more enemies, like that focus is like it's
very important.
It does come up more often now. I've noticed like maybe I'm building up more focus
you build
power.
it up when you dodge and when you block.
Because I've been blocking a lot too.
And I think also when you strike, like when you get certain hits, you'll gain a little bit of that focus power. And basically what the focus does is it slows everything down for a period of time. So like it's really handy for the guys with the shield gunny. I don't know if you've gotten to them yet, but it's really handy for those guys because you don't have a hard enough attack to break his shield, so you can only seem to hit him like once, and then you got to dodge. So you dodge off to the side and hit him once, and then he's going to turn around. If you hit him again, he's going to have his shield there. So you just kind of keep dodge hit. But with the focus, you dodge, hit your focus, and then he'll be slowed so he can't move, and you can just boom, nail him and kill him, and he's done.
Finish him, it says. Yeah, that's cool. The other thing that you taught me was you could actually use the LB button and run at them and attack them with either your X and Y button.
That came in super handy, especially when your focus is on, Gunny. I noticed that you didn't do this, but when you're in focus mode, once you've killed a guy, hit that run and then the light punch, and you'll dive right towards the next guy, and then you're right in there to kill the next guy. So that little bit of time that it takes you to run from the one guy to the next is gone because you just automatically jolt to the next guy.
I see.
So you can get through them a little quicker.
Yeah. And the other thing I think that's really cool about this combat is the fact that I was telling you this in the chat on Steam is that I think they're learning your attack moves as well. Because if you can just keep running up and trying to kick them or slash them, they're going to be like, "Oh, we learned your moves." So
they tell you that.
To block.
The voices tell you that. They're like, they know what you're going to do.
So that's cool. They make you change it up where you're not going to use the X button to slash. You're going to use Y for a heart attack or B for a kick.
So it's like that game, Lord of the Rings game, Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah,
where when the enemies kill you, they kind of learn the way you fight, and they're like making fun of you, like, "Hey, I know how you fight now." They basically learn how you fight.
Kind of, but it's the voices in your head that are
telling you, like, hey,
that are telling you, these guys know what you're up to.
So what's up with the voices in your head? Are you some kind of crazy ass person or something? Like, are you psycho?
Basically, what it is
you're tripping on acid.
This girl's husband or boyfriend or whatever was taken away from her by the what gods were they? Gunny, help me out here.
Greek gods?
Norse gods. The Norse gods.
Okay.
And she's like this Norse warrior, I guess. She is like she's grown up and trained with this boyfriend of hers, and she's this warrior or trying to be a warrior, I guess. And she was really impressive and all this stuff, right? Like everyone was impressed by her.
Yeah.
And the Norse gods take her boyfriend away and kill him or something, and she goes to hell to try and find him and save his soul.
This is the guy. This is the guy that sounds like a pirate. That talks like a pirate. The guy that kind of appears once in a while.
No, that's a different guy.
Okay,
that's not her. Wait, I can't remember. No, that's not her. That's not her. That's not the guy she's after.
No, I thought that was like
that's
her
one of the
boyfriend.
guys she sees in her head. That's one of the people that's talking to her. Yeah. But dude, like, you just need to play this game. It's hard to talk about this game without spoiling things. That's like, but it just needs to be played. If you're a gamer and you enjoy gaming, this is a game that you need to play. Find a way to play it because it's well worth it.
And I like puzzles where it's going to have you look at it every aspect of the landscape. So
yeah,
makes you appreciate the artwork.
You kind of wander around sometimes trying to figure things out where you're like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be, and it doesn't tell you. It's not gonna. There's no arrow pointing to what destination you got to go to. You just got to figure it out. Like there is times where you will get stuck in this game and not really know what you're supposed to do, but eventually you'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Sometimes it takes a little thought. You gotta stop for a second and go, okay, like wait. What is different about this? What is changing? And listen to the voices, because the voices give you hints.
Listen to those voices inside your head.
Yes.
Well, the thing is you have to choose what you listen to, because they'll be telling you one thing sometimes and they'll be telling you another. Like, there's always two voices, right? There's a voice telling you, you're never gonna make it. You're never gonna make it. You're gonna die. And then there's another voice going, no, you can do it. You can do it. You can make it.
This game sounds like creepy.
It is. It's super.
I like the one where you come up and you go to this certain place and you go to open this gate, and the voices in your head, the one is going, you need to find the other way around. The other voice is going, you can't open the gate. Like it's mocking you.
So it's like it's like angels. It's like the angel and devil on
your shoulder. They're like whispering, like, "Hey, you suck." Hey,
you're going through like this cave. Well, kind of not really so much of a cave, but more through a walkway through a mountain, and it's like, go, watch out. It's like it's making your skin crawl.
Yeah, it does.
Really
It literally, like I said, it's biodirectional audio, so it's coming from all around you. You have to wear fucking headphones to play this game, because like it just really, really, really makes it that much better. You know, the immersive audio brings you into the experience. I played this game straight. It was in 3 sittings, but the first sitting was for about an hour, and the last sitting was for about maybe 45 minutes. The rest of it I played Friday. Like, I just played straight through this game. Like, I loved it. I thought it was amazing. Now, it's only like 6 to 7 hours in and around there, 6 to 8 maybe. But it's only $30. It's not like it's a full price game. And for what you get, it's worth $30. Best $30 I spent on games. I'll say that much. Yeah. So anyways, just play this game, because it's
thumbs up.
Just make sure you want to get a PlayStation 4. God.
Don't you have a friend that you borrow one off of or something?
I do have friends that have PlayStations. I'm gonna borrow one. I'm gonna borrow Jonathan's PlayStation. Jonathan, send me your PlayStation and just buy Hellblade on it so I can play it. I'll give it back to you in a week.
So he has to buy it too. You won't even buy it.
Well, yeah, it's his game.
Jesus.
Shit.
You buy Hellblade for him,
and he let me borrow his PlayStation.
And he will let you borrow his PlayStation. How about that?
I don't like that. Fuck, I guess I will buy Hellblade digitally for you, Jonathan. If you let me borrow your PlayStation. Oh, then there you go. Digital only, I'll buy it for you.
Because I thought about buying it for PlayStation, but I was like, I'm going to buy it at the store.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, I'll buy it on disc. That way, if I want to trade it in. Yeah, no, you can't. Sorry.
Not bad. So I'll definitely be trying to check that game out some way or another.
Yeah,
I'll get my hands on it.
And it's definitely worth playing.
But yeah, but just looking at the screenshots and everything, that game looks beautiful. I can't believe, you know how many people made that game? 20 people.
Oh, really? Wow. I didn't know that.
A group. It's an indie game. A group of 20 people made that game.
Ninja.
Okay. They probably
the same people that did Odyssey to the, what the heck is that game called? Oh, Odyssey to the West or whatever. Fuck, I can't remember the full name of it. No, not Lost Odyssey.
I know what you're talking about. This is what that game reminds me of.
Odyssey to the West.
Enslaved?
Enslaved.
That's what this game reminds me of. That's what I was trying to think of. It reminds me of Enslaved a little bit.
Enslaved. That's it's same people. Same.
Oh, no kid. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Ninja Theory.
Yeah, because I definitely got an Enslaved feeling when I started playing it.
Yeah, but I mean, way better looking than Enslaved. Like,
oh, absolutely.
This is like Tomb Raider graphics. Like,
yeah, the graphics look amazing.
That beautiful, beautiful game. And there's like points where you're like walking down this like swampy area, and there's all these like hands reaching out at you, like from the side walls. These hands reaching. Oh, it was so cool walking through there.
Yeah, the other part I thought was really cool, and this is in the beginning, is I was like totally lost at a part, and I look over and looking at the rock fixtures and stuff, and there's eyeballs looking around. I'm like, holy cow, I didn't notice that before. What are those eyeballs looking at? Creep me out.
That's cool.
I mean, it's not a horror game, but still, it's like, where are they? Are they looking to a certain place I need to be? So
no, yeah. It wasn't elaborate, but yeah.
What else have you been playing, Canadian?
I've continued to play Fortnite. Still playing the crap out of that game and having fun with it. I still don't regret my purchase. I have put more than enough time into it to be worth my money. And I'm having a good time, and I'm going to continue to play it. The only thing that stopped me was playing Hellblade, because that just sucked me right in. Like, so immersive, just sucked me right into that game. But as soon as I was done, I went right back to Fortnite. I'm having fun. I've been playing with a couple of Jedi's friends, Tubulus and David Lane, I believe, was his gamer tag. Mm-hmm. So I've been playing with those two like quite a bit. And we're in around the same area, so it's perfect. We're a perfect little team to kind of play together. We're all like close to the same levels and stuff, so that's been a lot of fun. I'm still enjoying that. I streamed a little bit of Dust of the Elysian Tale. My part 5 of my stream went up this morning. I played a little bit of Titanfall 2 with you and Penpoint Red, and I think Gunny was there too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he was Gunny.
Was I?
I don't know if
I don't think I played it this week.
It was me, you, Pinpoint Red, and someone else.
Last week, like Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
Sunday or Monday.
That game was fun though. That fucking mode is addictive.
Yeah, it was. I had a lot of fun playing it. I'm not very good at it, but
that's the thing. You don't have to be that good at it. You just have to be able to shoot grunts and the other Titans. You know what I mean? Like, it's AI, but the hard AI, it's really killer. That shit's insane.
And then, guys, my number 2 game of the year is my next game that I played.
Okay.
And
you already talked about Fortnite.
It's
Guns of Boots.
The Insult Simulator.
What?
The Insult Simulator?
What the hell's this?
No. Oh, sir, the Insult Simulator.
Okay. So tell me about the Insult Simulator. What is this game? What is this shit?
I saw it on the marketplace. It was like $2.99, and I'm like, this looks funny as hell. I gotta try it out. Mm-hmm. And it is kind of funny. Basically, all it is you have like you pick phrases, and you're trying to create an insult to insult another character, and they're picking phrases out of the same list to try and insult you back. So you're trying to make a better insult than the other person is. So like it's stupid. And then like the actual characters have like things like one person might be like, oh, if you make fun of my style, I'll get really angry, right? So you're trying to make fun of their style.
That's fucking funny, dude. I gotta play this.
Someone might be really offended by if you talk about their family. So you want to pick stuff where you're talking about their family and stuff, and you get some funny stuff out of it.
That's fucking cool.
And there's like couch co-op, so you could play with a buddy and you like
insult
trying to
them.
right? So
that's fucking hilarious, dude.
Cool.
99, I was like, I'd give this a try, and it made me laugh, so I had a fun time with it.
Totally.
But that's all this week, guys.
That's fucking cool, man. I gotta check that out. Is that on PC only, or is it on any consoles?
It's on Xbox. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy it. If it's $3, I can't pass this up.
I believe it's also in one of the Humble bundles this month, but not the Xbox version. I think it's the Steam version.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
It's in one of the Humble bundles this month.
Humble Bumble.
Humble Bumble.
Humble
The Humble Bumble.
Humble Bumble.
Bring the fire and the fury fire.
President Trump is back this week.
We're gonna
Welcome
bring
back.
the fire and fury in the Humble Bumble.
Fire and Fury.
President is back this week for another show.
I've never seen it before. It'll cost billions and billions and billions of dollars.
Again with your billions, President.
Venezuela and China.
It'll be huge.
It'll be huge.
The best ever.
The best ever.
Guys, let's go on to news real quick. But before we move on to news,
did Gunny say what he was playing?
He did.
Yeah.
I will remind you.
Found all that out.
Yeah, he was
Wow! Wow!
Such an asshole,
What a
Eric.
dick.
I'm sorry, Gunny. Please
For missing
me.
it.
After that insult,
I'm taking my
insult
copy.
simulator is in real life right now, guys.
Yeah, we're doing it right here. I'll just remove the picture in the middle, and I'll put a bunch of phrases that you have to pick from. We'll start there.
Oh,
We'll play live insult simulator.
Guys, remember to join our Facebook group. But if you want to read more news, you go there, you find way more news. But let's start off with the news this week, guys. We have news from Japan. In the Japanese airport at Kansai International Airport in Osaka, Japan, you will now be greeted by Nintendo characters everywhere.
What?
Because since June 23rd, Nintendo has set up a special check-in area at Airport Terminal 1 with Switch, 3DS, and the smart device titles. So basically you get to go there and you like play games while you wait for your other connecting flight, or you're waiting to get your customs, or whatever the hell you're waiting for.
I guess that's a good idea for Nintendo if you think about it.
Play games.
I mean, you think about how many people go through an airport, and
many people.
Yeah. So they see that as they're walking through and get to pick it up and actually play it.
For sure.
That's a good way to get a large amount of people experiencing your product.
And not just that, but besides having a branded kiosk, like a big gaming kiosk thing inside the terminal, you also will see Nintendo characters painted on the walls throughout the airport, and you will see them on the elevators, like looking like they're riding up and down the elevator on the outside of the elevators, or painted on the outside of them. And
they missed it. They should have made the fucking elevators tubes.
Oh, they should
and
have.
then you fucking come at the top.
That would have been cool. But throughout the entire airport, there's banners of Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, all the characters, except for one character.
Uh-oh.
One character is missing. Bob-omb, the little bomb guy with the little fuse.
Oh, no bombs in the airport.
No bombs in the airport. So he's out of the airport. He's not allowed in there. So he's the only character that's really missing out of the Nintendo franchises. But they have everybody, like all their main guys. So that's pretty cool. If you're flying through Osaka, Japan, send us pictures, guys. We would appreciate that for our Japanese audience. Moving on.
They probably don't have any Japanese audience.
We do. I was looking at the downloads, actually, and we have
really?
Japanese audiences. It's there. We have people there.
One person?
Maybe, but there's people. Someone's listening to our show in Japan. So
It only takes one person.
It only takes one. The power of one.
Power of one. Hey, person in Japan, get other people listening to our show in Japan. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys,
Goodbye.
The creator of Metroid 2, the fan remake, is hired to work on Ori the sequel.
I heard about this, yeah.
Yeah, basically he's working on the next, or is that the next Ori game coming out? Ori and what's
Ori
the
in the Wild Wisp or something like that. In the Whispering Wisp.
So pretty much this guy made a fan-made remake of Metroid 2, The Return of Samus. But it was removed from the internet because following the DMCA takedown notice from Nintendo, he couldn't afford to fucking fight them legally in court, and or they own the rights to it. Basically, they're like, dude, take the shit off the internet. So he had to listen.
I heard that was really good too.
Yeah,
that remake that he did. Yeah, it was supposedly really, really good.
Yeah, everybody really liked it, but he got hired by Moon Studios, the people who are making the new Ori. Well, they made the last Ori game, but they're making this one as well. So yeah, they say that he's an incredible talent, and they interviewed him and gave him a little test. He says they require every new hire to do a little test to see if they're matched and check how the person reacts to feedback, etc. And he passed the challenge with flying colors. And
sweet.
He says he was grinning all throughout his pitch level design, since it was clear from the first second that he gets it. Last year, we hired Chris, one of the level designers for the recent Rayman games, and a minute into the call, he PM'd me with, hire him now. So, pretty much...
Oh, one of the guys from Rayman is working on it, too. That's a great combination, man. I can't wait for that game. I love the first one. I can't wait for another one. It's going to be great. Eric, did you ever go back to that, or are you just too frustrated with it? Can't be bothered?
I was too frustrated with it. Plus,
where'd you get?
I don't remember. Not far. Plus, there's just been a lot of other games that I've been playing that have intrigued me more.
Do you like platformers, though, or are you into that kind of...
Yes and no.
Did you ever play the Rayman games?
Mm-mm.
No, those are great, too. Like, great platformers that are tough, you know what I mean? Like, they're hard on you, but you feel like you made a mistake when you die. You know what I mean? Like you did something wrong. It's not the game being cheap to you. Yeah.
Right. I may go back to it. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I mean, I have several games that I'm playing right now, like Wolfenstein, and I want to try to get more into Mass Effect, and now I got Call of Duty, and I have Gears of War. I got too much on my plate right now.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Guys, the fidget spinner simulator game.
Oh no!
It's a $1 game that lets you virtually experience the joy of fidget spinners.
What?
Has added a new piece of DLC that is 30 times more expensive than the game itself. The premium member DLC, as it's called, unlocks the premium member achievement and gives you a premium gold-plated fidget spinner and gold-plated vape pen.
What?
There's pictures of these items. Here, I see them. It looks like a gold fidget spinner.
$50.
Gold vape pen. And not just this, guys. You get these, and you get to, during the game, you're on a hoverboard, spinning around, riding your hoverboard, while pressing the spacebar activates your fidget spinner.
This is cool.
And you get to vape now while doing that for $30.
What?
I saw a set of these games on the Apple Store.
Did you buy it?
This is probably a Steam one.
This is the Steam version of it,
I
yes.
got the real thing, man. I've got a couple spinners.
According to the game's reviews on Steam, it is mostly positive reviews with over 250 reviews in the Steam library. It is a well-received game, according to all gamers that play it.
No.
Yes.
No, it can't be.
Yes, it has positive reviews overall.
The two gamers that have played it.
In the comments of the DLC announcement post, the developer responded to criticism of the content, saying, why is it $30? He says, why? It's easy not to buy the DLC, he writes. He says, nobody's forcing anybody. And he had an emoticon of President Donald Trump's face attached to the comment. So he's like, nobody's forcing you guys.
Man, I'm watching this right now. Like, I'm literally watching this right now, and this is the dumbest thing I've
Next
ever
week
seen.
on the show, Ryan and Gunny, guys, we've been playing Fidget Spinner Simulator all week.
I'm gonna bring it up here on the store. Where is
all week. We bought the premium gold vape pen and the vape gold fidget spinner.
No, I will have nothing to do with fidget spinner. That's all I'm all in on fucking llamas, but no fidget spinners. I'm sorry.
I need to find this game.
Why, bro? I got my vape pen right here. All I need is my fidget spinner, and I could fidget spin and vape. But now I could do it on Steam if I wanted to. Virtual reality.
You got to get the Xbox fidget spinner.
Oh man, but this is $30 DLC, guys. So pretty much,
I found it.
That's the point of the story here.
I found it. It's 99 cents.
Yeah, the game itself is $1, but to get the gold vape pen and the gold fidget spinner, you got to pay $30, Gunny. This isn't cheap.
Oh, it's funny.
Do you get a vape pen if you have the DLC, or is the vape pen part of the DLC?
Vape pen is part of the DLC.
So, like, if you just buy the 99-cent version, all you have is a fidget spinner and a hoverboard?
Yes.
I was looking at some of the reviews. Well, it does have like a mostly positive, and then you look at like the top comments, and there's like 5 down thumbs, but one of them is, "Hey, a friend bought me this game. I no longer talk to that friend." I love reading some of these reviews.
What else we got, Jesus?
Yeah. But Gunny's about to buy it. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I'm going to buy this.
I'm going to buy it. He's going to buy it.
He's buying this.
I'll give my review next week.
Next week, Gunny. I've been playing fidget spinners all week. Next piece of news, guys. A man has sold his massive Nintendo collection to start a business. Not to start a business. I think it's more to enhance his business. Anyways, in Irvine, Pennsylvania, a massive, nearly 100% complete original Nintendo collection has been sold, guys. Nick Rodriguez, a 33-year-old collector who kept a Nintendo collection worth thousands of dollars in his closet, and this Irvine, Pennsylvania home, has decided this week to sell it all to a store called Warp Zone in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. He said, quote, "I was sad to see it go, but if I could build a strong future for my family, it's worth it." Warp Zone posted a video on Facebook on Wednesday morning about acquiring the collection. In it, Kerry Williams, the shop's owner, said pieces of the collection would be up for sale at the store in the coming weeks. But yeah, pretty much. It doesn't say how much he sold it for.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
But it doesn't say how much he sold it for. But yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like
wow.
A complete collection could be worth $10,000 to $20,000.
And the crazy thing,
it probably be more than that.
It had to be enough to buy a tow truck, because that's what his ultimate goal was for his business, is to buy a tow truck.
Yeah. It says here that actually Williams, the store owner, the person who bought the collection from him, actually sold him games and helped him get all the collection that he has. You know, like she helped him get all the games that he needed.
I'm sure it's a local retro shop, so I'm sure they were one of his, places to go. Yeah.
But yeah, personally, he said he used to work at a tow truck company, and he decided to quit and say, you know what, I'm gonna start my own tow truck company. So he used this money to buy his own tow truck and go on with that. But man, it must be hard to let something like that go, right? Like,
right?
Imagine how long.
Yeah, but you know what, man? You know what? If you got a family to take care of, you know what I mean. Like, what's more important?
That's true.
Having this collection of games that you probably never play. They just sit there and collect dust, or putting food on your plate. You know what I mean? Like,
or he wants to,
or being able to work whenever the fuck you want to.
True. Yeah, to be your own boss as well. Yeah.
So, anyways, guys, moving on here to more news.
What else we got?
This is a story coming out of the great world of live streaming.
Oh boy.
So, basically, since recently Twitch has announced, it's introduced a new category into their series called IRL. In the IRL category of Twitch, You can watch people do all kinds of stuff, guys. From playing board games, to cooking, to walking around their house, to streaming themselves at their desk at work, to doing whatever they want to do. It's in real life. Twitch streaming. Anyways.
Yay!
Yeah, basically you get to watch people live stream their life, and you comment on it or whatever, I guess they're doing it. And some people have done this quite a bit, and they're successful at it. But there's also a new culture around this, guys, where people are now targeting and harassing women in front of their live audience. Last week, following a full day at work and a torturous journey home through central London, this chick, she was blah, blah, blah. She decided to skip her Breath of the Wild stream, which she usually does like every week at that time, I guess. She decided to skip it. Instead, she set up, a stream featuring her kitchen, and her trying to complete a 1,000-piece cat puzzle for some reason, and she had metal music in the background. And so anyway, she was doing that, and basically some people started like sexually harassing her, man. Like they basically started saying like just fucking dumb shit, like just trying to get her to fucking show stuff, and yeah. Pretty much, like they were just harassing her on the Twitch.
That sucks, man. I've seen that happen before. Like, there's this girl, and you know what? She didn't deserve it, but she was she was a big girl with massive boobs, and her boobs were always like
in the camera, like right there. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like it was pretty obvious, and people would just go at her like no tomorrow, and it was it's really disgusting a few times.
It's her fault for wearing the shirt.
But you know what? You still don't need to fucking act like that. Don't act like a fucking piece of shit just because, someone's doing something. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch.
Right.
Like that's what it basically comes down to. For me anyways, that's how I feel about it. And like I don't condone that either. I don't think that you should be on Twitch with your fucking tits out either. It's
that's how they get their viewers, man.
Yeah, I see them all the time.
I can. For instance, the one girl that I actually follow on Twitch, is Elspeth.
Yes,
she's like a voice actor, so she's like always making voices and stuff while she's playing games and doing weird shit. I think I've talked about her before. I got her to sing "Oh Canada" in Butters' voice, because she does really good Butters from South Park. And I got her to sing that one time on her stream, which was pretty funny. But she is like really cool, like, and she's not being sexual.
I like her. Yeah, she's playing games, but she doesn't show her boobs all the time.
Yeah, and she's a good looking girl. Like she's not a bad girl.
Hey, when I do my stream, I stimulate my nipples and I let them. I get those things pointed out there.
Yeah, and take off your shirt.
Dude, I had so many views.
Put some oil in the hair and.
A lot of them were just creepy old men, but hey.
Basically, this chick said someone called hashtag jazz boys were like people got into her stream and they started like using this hashtag, like hashtag jazz boys, come in here and fuck this girl up. And she was like, oh, here comes the trolls. So basically she said she knew what was going to happen after that. So she just like went along with it. And then they hosted her channel on their channel. So like you know how you can host other people's streams on your stream? They did that to her stream. So she was like, okay, whatever, like doesn't matter. And then basically they were like trying to troll her, and they were telling her to shove pieces up her ass, says here. And they started like telling her why she felt like it was appropriate to be a slut on Twitch, to get viewers and donations. Like, why was she doing this? Blah blah blah. Basically, she said she ignored him, and like after a few minutes, like after like 5 or 10 minutes, they left, saying like, you know what, this chick is boring. Let's go find someone else. That's what they said.
Well, she did.
It's like, so what? This is like a group of people that just goes around harassing women.
Pretty much.
Like,
that's what she's trying to say.
Wow.
Like, the hashtag jazz boys are a bunch of assholes on Twitch.
And hey, and she did the right thing by just ignoring it because they ended up just going away.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the picture, and she's wearing a shirt, a t-shirt, she's not being slutty at all. She's putting a puzzle together, for crying out loud.
She's got a cup of coffee. She's like, what? How is she like being
right?
sexual?
She's wearing her her what do you the library glasses, So
yeah. Like I just think that people think that just because girls are gamers, they're trying to sexualize themselves for some reason. I don't think that's the truth. I personally have met a lot of girl gamers that are fucking awesome people, man. Like, they're better at games than I am sometimes, and I'm like, fuck, this chick is like really good at this fucking game. How the fuck? Like, I met girls playing Battlefield 1 or like Battlefield 4 that were like way more into the game than I was. They like knew how to do shit that I didn't even know how to do, and I'm like, fuck, I thought I was good at this game. But it's just like these girls, they get into these games and they play like that one game and that's it. So they get really fucking good at it, you know what I mean? Like, there's people that play Titanfall and that's all they ever play is Titanfall, or all they ever play is Halo or Call of Duty, or mostly it's Call of Duty where the girls are at. But
yes, Call of Duty for sure.
Call of Duty is a big one. But girl gamers are real, man. They're really out there. I've met plenty of them in my life.
Oh yeah.
And we have girl gamers that listen to our show, so shout out to you. Don't let people fucking harass you. Fuck that bullshit.
Yeah. Harass them back.
Yeah.
Tell them they have a small pecker.
There you go. I was going to say exactly that.
No. Listen. Because that's the thing. When you poke that bear, it's not going to stop.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
Just do what that girl did and fucking ignore them. Yeah, they're not even there.
I'm sure she's also got better moderators now, or that are there to delete those people,
ban people,
block them. Yeah.
I don't think I would ever watch her stream if she's just doing puzzles.
No, but this is like, she said she was going to do she usually does like gaming streams. Like, she was going to do Zelda Breath of the Wild, which she has been doing for the last few weeks.
Which she got home from a frustrating day and felt like relaxing, so she decided to do a puzzle instead.
And she didn't want her viewers to not like have something to watch, because they're used to watching her every day at that time. So she was like, you know what, I'm going to do a puzzle for you guys, whatever, because there's people that legitimately watch a certain Twitch streamer at a certain time every day or every week or every month or whatever. Like, they watch that one. They like become their friend. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the people that come watch us live on the show. You know what I mean? Like, we're like, they're becoming like our friends, because we see them like every week in the chat. We're like, hey guys, how's it going? Like, it's just a connection that you make with people, man. It's important. So
don't be an asshat.
And fuck you, man. If you're one of those dicks that runs around.
Wait, what's going on in our chat right now? Is there anything going on?
No, there's going on in the chat. I mean, Private Destro is asking why the fuck is Gunny a goddamn lieutenant in Battlefield 1? He's really still mad about that. I'm sorry, Private Destro, but you're not gonna get promoted.
Why is Thomas trying to talk about sneaking?
I don't know why he's trying.
Thomas, I did add you to the Horrible Gamers group on Xbox.
He's trying to be a lieutenant in Battlefield, Gunny. He wants your spot.
Did you make him a lieutenant in Battlefield?
No, he's still. I told him he's still a private. He's staying a private. Guys, moving on to more news.
Got a peon.
We're gonna talk about the 15 most bizarre video game collector's editions, and one of them is worth. What do you think? $10 million. Woo!
$10 million. Is it? Please tell me it's the Defiance Collector's Edition.
Oh, wait.
Because I got that. It's sitting right here.
Here we go, guys. Starting. What's 99? What is this? Is this a euro symbol? This is a pound symbol. What's 99 pounds? Starting at 99 pounds. Anyways, the number one on the list here is Dead Island Riptide. This is a weird ass collector's edition because this
is the one with the bikini zombie. Yeah, I remember that.
It featured like an actual a bust of a woman in a bikini with blood on it, and why? Just why would we need this?
Man.
No, but it has no arms.
Much, I mean,
it has chopped off arms, blood all over it, chopped off head, blood all over it, coming down of it, and
yeah. It was. I think that was only available in the UK.
It was. They didn't sell it in the US. That wasn't available.
Oh right, she's in the Union Jack bathing suit. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. I think it was a game exclusive in the UK.
It was called the Zombie Bait Edition.
Yeah,
Dead Island Riptide.
That is cool.
I remember that. There was a lot of controversy about that when that came out.
That was £99, or whatever £99 converts to in the United States. That is number 1 on the list here. Number 2 on the list was Halo 3 Legendary Edition, which was $150. But this fucking weird thing came with the stupid ass Halo helmet.
Yeah.
I thought it was
a life-size replica.
Is it life-size?
It was big.
It was pretty big.
I had one for a long time. I had one, and then I got rid of it.
If you want to run around looking like a Spartan, I guess you would buy this.
No, you can't put the helmet on.
Could your little kid put it on?
See the little slot thing with the games in it?
Oh, so it goes on there?
That thing slides, it goes on top. The helmet goes on top of that.
I like this next one that's out.
Let's see here, guys. So that was $150 in the US. The next one was the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Collector's Edition.
Dude, this will look sweet.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. So basically,
how much is it?
What's he slaying, a griffin?
Yeah, he's slaying a griffin. I'm not sure. This one doesn't have a price on it, actually.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much this one was. But yeah.
I'd like to have all that.
Basically, the weird thing about this collector's edition was that each of those figurines that you see there where Geralt is slaying that griffin was hand painted by a different, hand painted, each one of them. So I mean, some of them had better detail than other ones.
Yeah.
And some of them didn't even have faces because they were just kind of like half-assing it, like, fuck. I've been painting Geralt statue things for like the last 5 hours. I don't want to paint no more. And they're like, it was a Friday night. They're about to get off of work, so they decided to skip it. Anyways.
That would suck, though, if you got one.
You got one of the shitty ones? Yeah, I would be pissed. Like, probably $300 for that thing. Anyways, next game was Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Collection. It was $180 in the United States. And it seems like a pretty good collection from, like, if you look at it, it looks like an okay collection from fans and collectors, that want this. But basically,
you get a USB thing.
Oh, the replica mansion.
Yeah, you get a replica mansion. That's like a shitty looking house.
How big is that thing?
Nah, it looks pretty small. The house mansion thing.
Hey guys.
It's hard to tell from the picture, but I want the USB finger.
Yeah,
that Witcher 3 Collector's Edition is $400.
Whoa!
Right now?
Wow.
It's on Amazon for $400. Yeah.
But like, how much was it? How much was it at launch though?
Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, I copied.
Yeah, I would
and
say it's probably like $250 to $300. It looks
like
a substantial like.
Yeah, I would say at least $200.
Still a lot of money though.
The next game on the list here was the best game ever made, Overwatch Collector's Edition.
I remember this when it came out.
So basically, this thing had a soundtrack, a game soundtrack with it.
Yes.
Some concept art, and a high quality statue.
High quality H2O.
Basically, the problem lies with the character selected as the inspiration of the statue, which is Soldier 76. It says here, out of all the diverse and interesting heroes that they have to choose from, Blizzard went for the blandest of the bunch. A guy holding a gun, looking like a soldier. They could have picked so many other characters that they could have chosen.
Yeah. I'm sure if they did that again, like kind of a re-release, that would be, who they would choose.
Yeah, I mean, they could have picked like anybody else. Like, what are the other more iconic characters, like Tracer or fucking, I don't know, Lucio, or the chick that heals people, Mercy. Oh, yeah, they got lots of characters in there, man. Next on the list here is Batman Arkham Asylum Collector's Edition.
This is this thing was garbage.
This looks like garbage. I'm just looking at the picture, like, wow.
The Batarang is like the worst. It has like, it's all plastic.
What is that thing?
But they made it look like it was scuffed up, but it looks like it's like broken and scratched and like it looks like it's like someone broke it. You know what I mean? Like it was really badly made. I don't know. At least my buddy had one, and I thought it was pretty dumb looking.
Yeah, it looks stupid. Yeah, that collector's edition looked bad. It was expensive, like $100, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100.
Next
I remember
one
that one getting a lot of criticism.
Ooh,
on the list here.
I have this one.
Call of Duty World at War Limited Collector's Edition. This is when Call of Duty hit his stride, actually. He says the good folks over at Treyarch designed a collector's edition for World at War, with the piece de resistance being a stainless steel canteen inspired by the one that soldiers would carry into battle. Unfortunately, contrary to their preconceived expectations, the canteen is in fact sealed shut. And banishes the label
no
as
liquor in it.
Yeah, and it has a line that says for display only, not for drinking.
Yeah,
That's shit.
I was just trying to find it. I have it here somewhere.
Yeah, the canteen.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. The top doesn't come off of it, so it doesn't. You can't use it.
What the fuck's the point of it then? Just to have it?
What the hell did I do with it? I don't even know where it is right now.
That's like perfect for getting drunk while gaming. Like, I got my Call of Duty canteen right here. I'm gonna put some whiskey in. Call my kill streaks. Call my dogs. And then you take a sec.
Oh, I got my bouncing baddies.
Gonna call my dogs in. And then you call the dogs in.
Got my Springfield. Got my bouncing baddies. Got my puppies. We're ready to go.
Real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan's really looking for that damn thing, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, he is. He's trying to find it. He's somewhere
yeah.
in this fucking room full of shit. He has a pink frog back there. Oh, he found it! He found it! Ah! Call of Duty fucking thing. Canteen. I know the listeners can't see this, but it's on the show, guys. Live stream. This is pretty cool looking, though. I see that.
It's all right. I mean,
it's kind of. Did you wipe those letters off? Were they darker?
No.
You can barely see that.
It's hard to see because of the glare. I can see it fine, like just looking straight on. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of dirty. It needs to be cleaned. I think if I shined it up a little bit, it might look a little better, but. It's hard to see.
World at War. The canteen. Anyways, guys.
But I had that steel case box and all that shit, too.
Next on the list here is the Tron game. Tron Evolution Collector's Edition came out in 2010 for $129.99. To be fair, few would expect much from a collector's edition for a movie tie-in game anyway, but Tron Evolution still manages to undercut these lowered expectations. This version comes packaged with a light cycle model based on the game, based on the film, based on the book, but there's no hiding from the cheaply designed quality. In fact, the figurines is so dinky and tacky that reviewers have compared it to a McDonald's Happy Meal toy.
Oh, jeez.
Ouch, that looks pretty fucking dinky. Like, that's a big box, too. Like, all you get is that little thing.
Yeah.
Big-ass box. I like how they, like, make these huge boxes for these, like, tiny little things, right?
Yeah.
Next on the list here, Fear 3 Collector's Edition.
That was a good game.
2011.
Yeah, that was a good game.
It says, the miracle of birth is a beautiful thing, except when the person giving birth is a pale, cursed ghost with paranormal abilities and a penchant for murder. That doesn't dissuade Warner Brothers from shipping off a statue of a pregnant, naked Alma with the European Collector's Edition of Fear 3.
Oh, boy. I remember Elma. The witch.
The witch, right? The one.
I'm pretty sure that's who that was.
Yeah, it was.
Don't look at the witch. Don't look at the witch.
They have a statue of her naked, pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, really weird.
I just see the box. I don't see. Yeah,
so no, that's her. That she's on the box right there
she's
in the middle there.
That's so fucking weird looking. Like,
if you look at the middle of the box, Gunny,
yeah,
that's it right there.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
Yeah, she's standing there, like her hair is covering her boobs.
Yeah.
But she's pregnant with her belly sticking out. And yeah, that's weird.
Here we go, guys. Next on the list here for $1,000. Dun dun dun. You would buy the Resident Evil 6 Leather Jacket Edition.
Yeah, I remember.
You see this here? You get a leather jacket. The game. Some other what the fuck is it? Figurines. A T-shirt.
It's hard to read that.
Anyways, but you basically
DLC maps.
You basically paid $1,000 for a Resident Evil 6 jacket.
Yeah.
And a copy of the game with some stickers and 4 tablet cases, whatever that means. But this was a $1,000 pre-order edition.
Oh.
$1,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You want the $80 version, the $54 version? Yeah. Or the $1,000 version.
Oh, fuck.
Crazy.
Let's see here. Next on the list here, Infamous Second Sons Collector's Edition was $80 in 2014. Basically, considering Infamous Second Son features a superhero with the power to control smoke, neon video, and concrete, you'll forgive me for suggesting that the inclusion of a beanie hat as the magnum opus of the game's collector's edition is something of a disappointment. So yeah, you got a beanie hat, a sweater jacket thing.
It looks like a case, like a
case.
Yeah, it's a sweater for your game.
You got a sweater for your game?
You got a hoodie for your game. Yeah.
What the fuck are you thinking?
Got to keep it nice and warm, man. Keep it nice and warm.
Who the fuck comes up with this shit?
Those people up in Canada.
Yeah.
You guys keeping your games warm up there? Is that what you guys doing?
I mean, if you leave it in your car in Canada, you can't let it freeze.
You put sweaters on your game all the time? You might want to put a sweater on your Xbox. I don't know. I mean, this is fucking weird.
Yeah, buttons.
We should start making some sweaters for Xbox.
We should make some sweaters for the podcast listeners to wear.
So they can overheat.
Mm-hmm.
you don't make sure
you're gonna get sued for that.
Turn it on.
It's just for those.
And you also but guys, you also got a beanie and some pins. Yeah. And that's it.
Sure did.
Man, I could put those pins on my
on your beanie,
denim jacket.
Or you could put them on your game sweater.
No, I think your game sweater's already got pins on it.
You put more pins. You put like a really hipster.
Put pins on the hat.
I think the pins are the same pins that you get.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're the same pins.
They're
on his jacket.
So
it must be like the pins on Buddy's jacket in the game, I would assume, right?
Wow. Wow. Some of these collector's editions are just wow.
What's next? I'm waiting for
Batman Arkham Knight's Batmobile Edition in 2015. Like the Dark Knight himself, the Batmobile Edition of Rocksteady's final game in the Arkham series managed to vanish out of sight with little warning. According to Warner Brothers, the Batmobile model was so janky, it was forced to be abandoned before even releasing with the product to those who had it pre-ordered.
That sucks.
So they had to basically tell the consumers, like, hey, you pre-ordered this Batmobile shit? Sorry. It's a refund.
Yeah. They canceled the edition altogether. I remember I had a lot of friends working at EB when that happened, and there was a lot of pissed off people, let me tell you.
What could have been so wrong about it? Was it like a RC car or something?
No, it was just a statue, I think.
But what would be so wrong about it? I mean, it was like...
Damn, you would think this would be one of the best in the series. A comic book, an art book.
Yeah. Skin pack.
Right, and the Batmobile.
And the steel book.
Sweet.
Yeah. I guess. Must have been bad.
Shame, Rocksteady.
And next on the list here is Dying Light, the following Spotlight Edition.
I don't remember this one.
For $9.99 million...
Oh, yes, I do remember.
You would be able to get Dying Light, the Spotlight Edition. For the low price of $10 million, guys, one lucky fan could enjoy acting lessons, some FX makeup session, the promise of a supporting role in the still-to-be-announced Dying Light movie, and a ton of other goodies in between. So basically, like they said, like, yeah, you pay us $10 million, we'll put you in a movie, we'll get you some makeup, and you're gonna be looking like a zombie, and you get acting lessons. So you're gonna be all right in the movie. You get a copy of the script. And you get a copy of the game.
You get your own personal trailer on set.
Wait, it doesn't come with the game.
No, you don't. No, you get to see here. You get some.
That's for another.
You get some off-road driving courses. You get a screening tour worldwide, so you get to go around the world screening the movie that coming out. You get to learn some stuntman parkour training. So you get to learn some parkour. So you jump around in the movie. I'm doing my own stunts. And then you get your personal trailer on set.
And you get to know that you paid for a chunk of this movie to get made.
And you get a copy of the script. An original copy of the script. I wonder if this is still up for sale.
I don't think anyone bought it, dude.
The last time it was posted was back in 2016.
$10 million.
For $10 million. Yep.
All right, where do I buy it?
$10 million. Gunny's gonna be in the movie, guys. Yeah.
I'll give you $9.
The next one. The next one, Jesus. I think you wanted this.
Oh, I did. The next on the list is No Man's Sky Collector's Edition for $150. Basically, you fucking got. Let's see, what did you get? A painted ship.
Yeah, you got one of the ships.
You got a pin.
An X-wing.
You also got a pin, like a little traveler pin.
Called.
You got some stickers to put on your ship. And that's it. And the copy of the game.
Lame. I mean, I do like the ship. The ship's cool.
Wait, there was no copy of the game in this because the game was only digital. Was it only digital? No, it wasn't, right? It was a full release. But
no, it was full release, yeah.
You didn't get a copy of the game with this. I remember that's what it was. You didn't get a copy of the game. Wasn't it?
No, it says right here. Includes PC game code.
No. Yep, didn't receive their copy. Okay,
Okay, PC game code. Okay. Well, I mean, that's not worth it. $150 for that little thing.
Yeah.
No.
What's next?
Let's see here. The last on the list is John Woo's Stranglehold Collector's Edition.
Yeah.
Basically, you got a copy of a movie called Hardboiled with the game. Yeah, that's it. You got a copy of a movie.
Yeah.
Hardboiled with the game.
That game was cool too. Did you guys ever play it?
I never played that game. Was it?
It had like that slow down mechanic, like Max Payne, and it was like a John Woo movie where you were like just like flying all over the place, kung fuing people and shooting and shit.
It was like the Matrix. Yeah.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Oh man.
You know what? Is that the end of the list? That's it?
That's the end of the list.
I'm surprised there wasn't. There's a couple that I was thinking should have been on that list. Like the Borderlands Handsome Jack collection, Claptrap in a box edition.
How much was that? $200?
$550.
Oh,
but it came with a walking, talking Claptrap, man. Like,
oh yeah,
he would roll around and say shit stuff.
How tempted were you?
I saw one of those.
So, dude, and I've even seen them on sale for like $300. And I was just like, oh, I can't pull the trigger on that, but I want a fucking walking, talking Claptrap so bad.
I'm the same way.
About Gears of War Lancer?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't pull the trigger on
$150.
Yeah. And the other one I was surprised wasn't on there, and I have one of the pieces to it because I have this one, was the Dead Rising 2 Collector's Edition. This is a pen, but it's the Zombrax.
It's a pen?
So it's like it's a Zombrax needle. Yeah, it's a pen.
Wow.
But it's the Zombrax needle. It's pretty cool.
How much was that?
And then I think it was like $89 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like super expensive, but yeah. Or that Defiance one. That was $150.
What was the Defiance? What did you get with that? You have that? You bought that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hang on a second.
Oh shit. I can't believe he actually bought that thing. I mean, I bought the game, but I never would have bought the collector's edition. Oh, here we go. He's pulling out the box, guys. He's pulling it out. Whoa. Yeah.
Okay, so the collector's edition came with a laptop bag, which was pretty cool. I actually use it to carry. I used to use it to carry around my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
It came with the game, the soundtrack, an art book, some stickers, some postcards, and then this like it came in this which is like an ammo box. It's actually kind of cool. It opens up and stuff.
Okay.
If I can and the art box is in there and whatnot. And then one of the bad guys, you got a statue, and it's this guy here. I got him on my desk still. So like, you got a lot of stuff with it. The thing that really ticked me off about that is I paid $150 for it, and like 2 months later, it was like $20. It was like super cheap. They were just trying to get rid of them.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? I didn't really play the game much, but I really actually liked the TV show. The TV show was actually
it was a good show.
It was a little weird and off the wall, but I liked it. I thought it was a good show, and it was actually filmed in Toronto and a few places around me too, which is pretty cool. But yeah,
that's it, guys, for your collector's editions craziness. More news. Disney is being sued for reportedly spying on children with its game apps.
Pervs.
Disney is being sued over claims that some of its gaming apps collect personal information about young players and they share it illegally with advertisers. According to this, Disney has basically violated the COPPA agreement, which is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which protects children's privacy through online sites and apps. And Disney is like, look, guys, we didn't do this. We're going to go to court and we'll fight you motherfuckers on this. They say that Disney has a robust COPPA compliance program and they maintain strict data collection and use policies for Disney apps created for children and families. And they know that, the complaint is based on a fundamental misunderstanding of the COPPA principles, and they look forward to defending this in court. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like another company.
Yeah, it's another company that works with them, too. There's
that works with them, yeah. They're just...
So, Upsite and Unity and Coachava is 3 other companies that are with these apps. They're involved with these apps. And the plaintiffs are saying that they are all collecting data, but Disney, since they're licensing the app, I guess, they're being sued, too. But I don't know, man. We'll see how it happens in court. I don't think they're going to...
I mean, Disney's got enough money to fight it.
They'll just either settle out of court.
They'll just throw lawyers at it.
Yeah, they'll pay a fine of $1 million or whatever it is for it. But in 2014, Family Guy, the Quest for Stuff developer TinyCo, agreed to pay a $300,000 fine to settle charges brought against it from the FTC over claims that it violated the COPPA standards. So, yeah.
Wow. But Disney's got money.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney's got a lot of money, man.
Speaking of people with money, this next story, another lawsuit.
Speaking of more lawsuits, guys, Nintendo Switch is being sued. Nintendo company is being sued for making a shitty game controller for the Switch.
No.
What is
it?
For
it's
no, they're getting sued by a company that has a patent similar to what the Switch is, with detachable controllers and I think it was you put tablets or something in the middle of this.
It's called the WikiPad.
The WikiPad, that's what it was. Yeah.
It's an Android tablet that has controllers that you add on the sides.
You slide onto the sides, yeah. So, but the thing is, they have a patent, right? So they have to defend themselves. Like, if you just let it go, then it doesn't matter. They have to say something. So, whatever. Well, if they had the idea first, then
they're probably going to get a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
But it says here that they're not only asking for money; they're asking for the ban on Switch sales.
On sales, yeah.
They're not going to get that.
They're saying they need to ban them.
They'll get the money. They won't get the ban.
It says here that the WikiPad team started out in 2012 with their gaming tablet, which promised elaborate features as glasses-free 3D gaming and as well as game streaming. However, it didn't work out that way when delays and shit made them change their design a little bit. But yeah. GameVice, the company who made it, eventually dropped it in favor for its add-ons for phones and tablets.
Yeah, I mean, if the product isn't even a thing anymore, then they should just take whatever Nintendo offers them and run.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. They just want to scam. In my opinion, they want to scam them.
If they fight to get Switches taken off the shelf, they're gonna get fucking demolished. Nintendo's gonna squash them into the ground.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, because these were just like they only had a hybrid. That game basically had a hybrid.
I don't even think they released it. So.
Yeah, and then their other words they're using is Game Vice's vision. So it's like they didn't even have any working products really, or that were on shelves or in the marketplace.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how this turns out because this is big news. Actually, the company is really pissed off. They're like, "Yeah, Nintendo just stole our shit. They're using our ideas. The fuck, Nintendo." And yeah, I'm looking at a picture of one of Game Vice's. They're not called Joy-Cons. They're called something else for them.
It looked like a Game Gear to me.
But they're actually using this with an iPad mini. And yeah, you basically attach these two things to the side of it. And it's like...
just slide it in and...
Yeah, it fucking works. And it adds controllers to your tablets, which is pretty cool. But we'll see how that turns out. Let's see here. Speaking of more Nintendo news, I got one more story for you guys. It's not on the notes, but I got it surprising you guys during your curveball this week.
Hey.
For our Japan listeners, as we were speaking to earlier in the show, My Nintendo Store will now start taking pre-orders for customizable Switch sets on August 22nd.
Dude. Speaking of customizable Switch sets, I saw one for Legend of Zelda. Like, this was like a customized... Oh my god, the Joy-Cons looked like all wood grain, and they were like all old, beat-up wood. Oh, it was so fucking sweet. I think someone posted it in our group. I can't remember, though. I saw it somewhere, and I was just like, wow, I wish my fucking Switch looked like that. It was awesome.
This says here that starting August 22nd, you will be able to pre-order a Switch console anytime you want, without any concerns about the console going out of stock from this place. But it's on a first-come, first-served basis. And basically, they're going to sell the console. And it's a customized console. So that you can't cancel your pre-order, basically, they're saying. And it's going to ship on October 1st. But you can customize the console. You can make it look how you want it to look. And, yeah.
That's cool.
So only in Japan, though. Only in Japan. So that's for our Japanese listeners.
Hey!
What the fuck? Thank you for losing our Japanese listeners.
What?
Shit, man. Fuck. No wonder we can't keep international.
Doing all right.
Fucking A. Ah, God, man. You people, I swear. Armored 3 DLC will now let you play as a humanitarian worker, Eric.
Yay!
So, Armored 3 is a popular shooter, but now there's a new DLC called Laws of War, where you will play as a new faction, the International Development and Aid Project, IDAP, and it will introduce it in scenarios based on international humanitarian law. The IDAP's goal is to rapidly respond to humanitarian disasters, and their gear loadouts will allow for roles like explosive ordnance disposal specialist. IDAP players will also have access to emergency vans, utility and demining drones, safety vest, messenger bags, hard hats, and a mine dispenser that is only to be used in desperate situations. In addition, the DLC will feature a mini-campaign to introduce the new faction. In it, you'll play as IDAP explosive specialist Nathan MacDade, who will juggle deactivating mines, speaking with an investigative journalist, and getting to the bottom of what happened in Oreos Castro, Greece, by experiencing the events from the perspective of various sides, in recollections that span multiple periods of time. So, yeah.
Cool.
Basically,
I forgot I had this game. I can still play it.
You're going to be a humanitarian worker now. You don't shoot people. You save people, Gunny.
I think this is like... I'm trying to think of some of the game modes that are out there. Some are run by Arma, some are run by other companies. Yeah, and some situations where you could be like a certain faction where you could still die. It's just that other person that killed you is going to lose points or whatever they lose.
Yeah.
So, and I haven't watched it in a while, but I do like some of the role playing that they do with Alta Life is one of them. It's another mod, or actually part of the game, I think.
Yeah, and it says here this isn't the first time that Armored 3 has a DLC like this. They had another DLC called the Army of the Czech Republic, which featured a mission in which you had to rescue civilians from a flooded city. And but they say some proceeds of this DLC coming out will be donated to the International Committee of the Red Cross.
Yes.
And they say they will announce the total donations next year. So I guess they're going to try to sell them and they'll be like, hey, we raised $2 million for people.
Yay! Yay!
Guys,
fun.
More news.
Bohemia.
More news.
Interact.
No Man's Sky creator Sean Murray has broken his silence. And he's going to talk to you guys today about the Atlas update. In the years since No Man's Sky has been released, creator Sean Murray has remained largely silent after the game failed to meet player expectations. But now, the new update came out. And he came out to say, hey, people, hello, it's Sean Murray here, Atlas update, we're going to play some games. Basically, this update releases last week it released. And it basically is free to all players playing No Man's Sky on PC and PlayStation 4. And basically it focuses on improving the central story of No Man's Sky and adds the ability to quick travel to locations using portals. You can also co-op now in certain parts of the game and like run around with your buddies and collecting shit and doing all that cool stuff.
Cool.
But yeah, apparently the patch is really good. People are really enjoying it. But at this point, if you're still playing No Man's Sky, that means you enjoyed it anyways from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like you already liked it from way before. Yeah.
What do you think, cool. Jesus? Gonna jump in and do some co-op?
No. I mean, if I got another PlayStation 4 to play a Hellblade, maybe I can download No Man's Sky. Got me thinking, Gunny. Maybe I should.
I'm surprised I haven't really seen it on sale.
Yeah, well, because
I mean on PC, of course, but
no one wants to buy this shit. That's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see here. What other news do we have?
Not a bad game, just badly marketed.
Totally. Yeah, if they would have marketed it completely differently, it would have been a huge different story, and I think people would have really, really liked it.
I think if it would have came out at $30 and just been
even at 50
about it, it would have done so well.
40 or whatever, like you would have liked it. And I think more people would have liked it. I really like the game. I like the game. I just got kind of bored with it, like because when it came out, it was like really nothing to do, right? Like the whole point of the game was to travel to the center of the universe, but these planets were so huge that you're like, dude, I want to explore the whole planet, but you can't. And then every planet starts looking the same because you're like, these all look the same. But apparently now they've added more diversity to the way the planets look, the way the animals look. It's just the way you experience the game itself. Yeah. Oh, Ryan, you gonna go back to play this?
Don't think so. I don't know, man. Maybe. I was actually, when I heard about the update, I was thinking about going back just to see what it's all about, but I don't know, man.
You can build base now and shit and have like a home base and
yeah,
all that good stuff.
I just don't think I care anymore.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, they tainted it at the beginning.
We got anything else, Jesus?
No, that's it. That's all I have. Sorry.
That's it?
Sorry. That's all I have, guys. I mean,
So
how much more news do you want? I've been talking for the last hour. Like, fuck.
I was just asking if there was more, man.
You people.
Oh.
Let's go to the questions. I'm offended.
Let's move on to the questions. Guys, if you want to leave us questions, you can. You can always email them to us at horriblegamerspodcast@gmail.com or feedback@horriblegamers.com or voicemail them in at 971-319-1421 or email us an MP3 of your voice if you want to hear your beautiful voice on the show, or you can join our Facebook group and post on there. Like, if you have a question for us for the show, we can post a question thing on there. You're like, hey, leave us questions, and you post it, and bam, we're good. But now, guys, it's time for community questions. And start off this week. What the fuck is that noise?
Sorry.
What the fuck is that?
Nintendo cereal?
Jesus. Is this like a theme song now for the fucking questions? Matthew Thomas. He says, well, I struggle to go from one game to another. I mainly play Destiny, but struggle to get into other games. Any tips? Well, what kind of game are you trying to get into, man? That's my question.
I play Destiny.
I would say, I mean,
obviously you're not done with that game, so just keep going with it.
Kind of look for games that intrigue you and get them and just try them out. That's what I did, and it got me away from playing Gears of War all the time. I mean, that's all I would play religiously. And now that I'm playing some different games, I'm not playing as much Gears 4. So I would just watch streams and see what games you like. Try to get some trials and demos, and try to just just a good way to broaden your horizon. That's what I did.
If you're afraid to buy games, I suggest trying out GameFly. GameFly is an alright service. I mean, you get the first month free if you use promo code HorribleGamers. I'm just kidding. You get the first month free if you sign up for the first time, and you basically get the first month free, and it's a pretty cool system. Like, you get to play games as much as you want. You can borrow them for as long as you want, and that's pretty much it. And you get to try out many different games, man. Like,
yeah,
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Fuck you doing?
Good advice. EA access, things like that.
Yeah, man. Like, you get so many games doing that. I mean, you're bound to find something, and
Xbox has that Game Pass. It's another good one, by the month.
Yeah, get the free games with gold too. I mean, they're free. You're not paying anything for them. So get those, try them out.
You're bound to find something,
Right.
All right.
Sure, for sure.
What's the next question there, Jesus?
Sorry, I was being fucking interrupted by my idiot brother. God damn it.
What, huh?
Shut up,
Omar.
bitch.
Damn you, Omar.
Fuck out of here.
We're doing a show.
Idiot. Anyways, hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. Brian Tulp Jr., who's in the chat right now. Notice no question limit this week, so he's got 30 questions. No, he doesn't. What game that is currently scheduled to come out this year do you feel could win the worst game of the year, since it was way overhyped?
Worst game of the year.
Way overhyped. Destiny 2.
For Honor.
No.
For Honor was a good one. Yeah, that one. It wasn't a bad game.
No, it just.
Well, maybe he's talking about what game is not out yet.
He's saying that's not released, still coming out.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to say because.
Yeah. I don't know. What's overhyped? What are you guys expecting this fall? I mean, I don't know. But personally.
Really, Destiny 2 seems like it's really overhyped.
But
a lot of people are thinking that. A lot of people are thinking that Crackdown 3 isn't going to be that great.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same.
And that was overhyped as fuck at E3.
I can't wait for that game. I'm gonna fucking play the shit out of that.
I'm mad, but honestly,
Battlefront 2?
Care less. Battlefront 2? Yeah. No, because it's not really... I mean, it's hype, but it's not like overhyped. Like, we kind of know what to expect.
Right.
I feel like there's a game that people are just...
I don't know.
But I don't know. There's nothing
Shadow of War?
No.
I don't know. Everybody likes that Nemesis system, so...
people are getting pissed off about the microtransactions, though.
That's true.
What?
You know what? People need to get used to it.
What if it's not a game?
Microtransactions are just... They're a thing now. Get over it. You don't have to get them.
What if it's not
them? Just play the game.
But guys, what if it's not a game that's coming out this year?
Yeah, but when they're into your face, Eric.
What if it's a console coming out this year that's overhyped? Xbox One X. What the Xbox One X will be
Shots
the biggest
fired.
upset
Checkerboarding
this
is not
year.
all it's cracked up to be.
What if that's the case? I feel like if anything is the case that's overhyped, it'll be the Xbox One X.
Been pretty silent lately.
I just feel like it's
Does
like
that scare you?
No, but I just feel like some developers
ramp up at Gamescom and go from there. That's where the pre-orders will be announced.
I just feel like some developers won't.
Very soon.
I just feel like some developers won't utilize the system power, and they're going to deliver games that are not better in any way, shape, or form than the Xbox One original. And people are going to be like, "Why the fuck did I spend $500 on this? Why?" And there's going to be some pissed off people that they spent $500 on a brand new box that doesn't really do much different than Xbox One Slim.
I don't know about that. I think it's going to be
I'm saying it's overhyped.
I think it's going to be a good enough improvement that it'll be worth your
good
your
enough. What's good enough?
Better than what you have already. Better than what's out there.
$500.
But it's still going to be better than the PS4 Pro. So it's still the best console on the market.
Equal.
It's going to be
Destiny 2 and Destiny 2 just going to be equal.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, what are you going to say about that? You were going to say something, but you didn't.
And
what ungood, man.
What about also when
if a company chooses to not make it as good as it can be, then that's their fucking problem.
Do you think companies might see backlash from that? Like the next Battlefield, the next Assassin's Creed,
I don't think companies
Saints Row, all these games that are going to be...
Companies won't see shit. Well, who will see Microsoft? People won't be mad at... No one's going to be mad at EA or fucking whatever company, Bungie. Because
I'm just saying...
The regular consumer will be mad at the Xbox brand. They won't be mad at a game. Most people don't even know who makes games. Most people don't. I have a lot of friends
when they come out. They put.
I have a lot of friends that are gamers
on Xbox One, and they put extra assets and this and that towards that game. I know it's just going to.
Why is it back? Why would you backlash for putting extra assets in the game?
What's that?
Why would you get backlash from putting extra assets in the game? I don't feel like you
just
would.
thinking PlayStation fanboys. I don't know. That are going to be like, oh,
they've been getting that. They've been getting that for the last year, bro.
Yeah.
They got it with Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider can play in 4K upscale in the Pro. So why would you get a backlash from that? You didn't see Xbox players going, "Oh, fuck you, Tomb Raider! Oh, fuck you."
I guess the better question or thing I'm looking at is more towards where they might.
But in the opposite way, Jesus, like turn it around the other way, where it's the PlayStation people that are getting the lesser version, and they'll cry. They'll cry.
What I mean is
they'll straight up cry.
Right, they're gonna cry. I just don't want the developer to think, okay, fine, we'll just keep it at 30 frames a second on both PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, just to kind of keep everybody happy. Or let's do dynamic 4K on Xbox One X.
Really, it's Bungie's loss if they want to do it.
I was speaking more about.
I mean, if I even buy Destiny 2, I think I'm going to buy it on PC.
Probably the best version.
Yeah.
If that, I don't know. Maybe it won't be.
I mean, there's no restrictions on the PC, right?
Oh, there has to be for multiplayer.
Yeah, multiplayer there will be.
There will be for multiplayer. There'll be like 60 frames a second or something.
They'll definitely open it up for single player.
Yeah. But
story mode.
But I I don't know how you could see any backlash from the community. Well, most consumers, the consumers see the brand. They don't see the developers, man. Like, I have a lot of friends that game, and they're always like, they know me. I'm pretty much a hardcore gamer in their eyes, but they don't. They're like, they don't know who the fuck EA is. All they know is EA. It's in the game. That's all they fucking know. They don't give a shit who made the game. Like, you know what I mean? They don't know who makes Call of Duty. You can be like, hey, dude, so what do you think about Infinity Ward? Who? The people who make Call of Duty. You know, like, oh.
Yeah, cool. There's a lot of people that aren't like us that don't pay attention to the world as much as we do. And all they do is buy their Call of Duty every year and play it. You know, they don't even know that there's 3 different studios that work on that game.
They don't.
You know,
I had a friend of mine ask me just the other day, hanging out with him, if GTA 6 was coming out. I was like, what the fuck did you just ask me? He's like, is GTA 6 coming out this fall? I'm like, what the fuck kind of stupid? What? How did you even hear this?
Do you know Rockstar and how they work?
Right? Do you know games?
Do
you know games? Like, what the fuck are you asking me right now? It was really weird, but yeah, I don't know. But the biggest upset, I think it could be the Xbox One X, being at $500. They're promising a whole lot. But we don't know yet, right? We could be completely wrong. I could be wrong. I could be like the best thing ever made. This is Jesus' second coming. You know, like, fuck. But you never know. Next question.
I can't think of any game that's been hyped this year.
Madden 18.
It's going to be the same people buying it.
No, what's that one game? Assassin's Creed.
If you're a Forza fan, you're going to buy it.
Assassin's Creed has been kind of hyped. I don't think it's going to be like overhyped. I think it'll deliver. I just don't think I can't see any game that won't deliver. I
can only think of the good games like Metro and Assassin's Creed, and those are all been successful.
Cuphead. Cuphead would be the biggest upset.
Unity.
Cuphead.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Cuphead will be the biggest upset. People are going to be pissed.
It could be.
People are going to be fucking pissed. No, but this year,
Thieves
Eric,
as well. Another one that could
Sea of Thieves
go the wrong way.
Yeah.
I mean, it could go the same route like Evolve did. I mean, Evolve was super hyped.
Oh man.
And then it just crashed.
It did.
Yeah. Now it's free to play.
Hardcore crashed.
And it still doesn't have a very good player base, even though it's free to play.
No. Like, I played it one time, and I was just chasing the monster around.
Yeah.
I was like, this is retarded.
Yeah, I mean, I bought that game. I don't even know why, but I did.
Did you get anything for buying that game?
You get like
a whole lot of regret.
More skins, more players to play as, and more monsters.
You had to pay. No, you had to pay $15
so how about this?
For monsters.
How about this, Jesus? You had to pay for a game that went free to play eventually.
Whatever.
Interesting. We had a conversation last week about
that was a full price game, though.
That was a done. That was
a done game. Full price.
It didn't have beta.
No,
it didn't have.
It wasn't called. It wasn't called Evolve the Beta. It was called Evolve.
It wasn't beta.
I think Cuphead is, going back to Brian Toll's question, you know, being like one of the games that's overhyped. That could be like one of the worst games. Definitely could be Cuphead. That game has been so hyped, man. Like, when does it release? September 20 something?
September 29th, I think, something like that, or 27th.
So like, as soon as Destiny 2 releases, that's gonna have hype for like a week. But we're gonna get a lot of like ads and shit for Cuphead on the TV, on your Xbox. You're gonna see it everywhere. People are gonna be doing Let's Plays. I'm gonna try to score a review code. I mean, fuck. So we'll see, man. I don't know. I'm really not. I don't know that game. I don't know.
I'm probably gonna pick it up.
Anything coming out for the PlayStation?
That's gonna be like overhyped. Year? I don't know. What if that I just don't see like those being bad. Like they'll see for the Nathan Drake game, that Uncharted game. I don't see that being bad.
No,
I don't know. Everything they showed us at E3 was 2018, right?
Or later.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah,
everything.
Next year.
But all those games, you know, like they're gonna be good. Like I just There's no way God of War can fail, right? Like, it's God of War, man. But yeah, I don't know, guys.
I don't know. What do you mean God can fail?
Yeah, I guess.
You remember the God of War Ascensions?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, it can. It could be bad, but it's God of War.
It looks cool, though.
It looks cool.
I'm excited
for it.
But that's not this year. That's next year, isn't it?
That's like
not
the
coming
end
out
of next year. Maybe spring 2019.
19?
18.
Or 18, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm skipping years. No, 2019. Because what if they delay it again next year? Like, hey, delay it again till next. And
they probably wouldn't care anyway because they're trying to get the what is it? The Last of Us 2 going.
No, that's not. I do fuck the next 2 years.
You don't think
years,
so?
No way.
You don't think so? No. Not 2018.
No.
It could be Call of Duty World War II or whatever it's called.
I don't see Last of Us 2 till the PS5. It'll be like a launch game with the PS5.
The bold statement, Cotton.
Oh, yeah. PS5 launch game exclusive.
What about the Days Gone?
Maybe that could be.
I don't think it's this year.
Hype too.
I think it is this year.
Is it?
I
The
think
gameplay looks sick.
it might be early 2018.
It looks okay.
That's what I thought.
It looks like The Last of Us, but like with the biker gang.
Yeah.
Like that's what it looks like.
And the gameplay looks really cool.
It looks fun, but I mean, like, so many points. You could just kill so many zombies, and it's like, cool, dude.
It's like the Angry Joe show. You want to play a zombie game?
Yeah.
You want to play a zombie game?
It's all zombie games, man. It's just zombie games. Next question. Jonathan Haw asked, hey, Jesus, did we beat Titanfall 2 French Defense hard mode, or did I just get that drunk? No, we beat it, Jonathan. We beat it.
No, you just got drunk, Jonathan. You didn't beat it.
No, we beat the shit out of it.
It was all a dream.
We beat it twice, actually, so we're good. We got witnesses and shit. And he says, and if we did beat hard, when are we going for master? And how drunker do I need to be for that?
How drunker?
I don't know.
How much drunker?
How drunk? Is drunker a word? Drunker?
No.
I think that's a word. Anyways, Jonathan, good job for making up a word. America. You're gonna have to be super wasted, dude. Like, just fucking gone. Blacked out, pretty much. You're gonna have to be telling me that the enemies are right, left, right. Be dyslexic as fuck.
The enemies are to my left, right.
You're gonna have to be on the stream.
Left.
Going.
Don't play with Jonathan when Jonathan is drunk.
Just one more hour.
He's super dyslexic, guys. He really is. I'm not kidding. Like, this motherfucker will tell you he's on the left side of the map and he's on the right. You're looking at him and he's on the right. And he's telling you, like, I got the left side, guys. I got the left side covered. Don't worry about the left side. And everybody's like, okay. But then you look over him and he's on the right side shooting all the enemies. So you got to be careful with that.
Hey.
Yeah. David Snyder,
enemies, man. That's all you need to do.
David Snyder asked, have any of you guys played Warframe? If so, what did you think of it?
Oh, God.
Man,
it was like a poor man's Destiny. That's what I got from it when I played it.
Yeah.
I've, like
Paladins is the poor man's Overwatch. Warframe was the poor man's Destiny.
You're right.
Watched game clips of this, after it came out on the Xbox, and even a year later, just watching game clips or even streams or YouTube, and it makes me sick to my stomach. Just nausea watching it.
Warframe?
Just makes my freaking head spin. So no way I'm gonna download it.
I don't know. I feel like
what the hell? I don't understand that game. So it didn't bother with it.
I remember I played it when it first came to consoles, and it was free to play. It's still free to play, but that game is all right. I mean, it's not like bad. I know my brother plays it once in a while, but I know there's people on Xbox that play it like all the time. All the time.
Yeah. Friends that are like constantly taking.
I never thought that free to play games would be such a big deal on Xbox, dude. But like, I constantly see people playing Warframe and Gigantic and like, what's the other game that went free to play? The one that came before Overwatch, Battleborn.
Yeah.
Yep. And like those other fucking games, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, there's so many other games to play. Why are you playing that?
Right.
But maybe they want to play a free game. That's the beauty of it, right? You play a free game. All you got to pay for is the online, the internet, the subscription to Gold, and you're good to go. Yeah. That's it, guys. That's it. Done. Show's over.
I want a Twinkie.
You guys are like falling asleep on me. You guys are not talking. I'm done. Fuck this.
I'm hungry.
You motherfuckers.
Too. What are you talking about, man?
I'm done.
Yeah. All right. Fine. Finish it then.
We're done, motherfuckers.
Finish it.
I lost the notes.
It's only 9:30.
God damn, I lost the notes here. Whatever, you know where to find us. _@HorribleGamers on Twitter, on Facebook, facebook.com/HorribleGamers/groups. /groups/HorribleGamers. Just search Horrible Gamers Podcast Community. You'll find us. Or search for the Horrible Gamers Podcast and you'll find our page, which is linked to our group, which you can go and do a review on, and you can join our group and do all that good stuff. Also, find us on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is JesusWalks-A-Lot. And we have a Facebook group, Xbox Live group as well, Horrible Gamers Podcast Community on there. Play with us, because we like to play games, guys. I'll be playing definitely this week. A lot more Titanfall. I kind of want to finish Gears, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to go back to that. There's new games coming out. It's new game season, guys. Maybe I should buy Fortnite.
You should.
No. Fuck no.
Buy that closed beta.
Fuck no.
Before it's free, you should buy it.
No.
All these new games are coming out. Maybe I should buy a game that I'm gonna get addicted to and play like ever.
Never.
No.
Never.
Don't do that.
Why would I want to do that? Jesus never does that. But yeah, guys, I'll be playing games this week. Just invite me. I'll play with you. Whatever you have. I have Titanfall. I have Call of Duties. All the Call of Duties.
Let's play Fortnite, Jesus.
If you buy it for me, I'll play it with you, but I'm not buying that shit. I'm not buying that shit. Fuck you, man.
It's not shit, man. It's a good game.
No, it's shit.
God. All right, whatever.
Buy me a PlayStation. Nothing. Let me borrow your PlayStation too. Love you. Bye, guys. I'm done. I'm out of here. Go, Gunny, go.
Go. I'm find me on, excuse me, on Xbox Live. Gunny Chief. I'll be playing some Fortnite. Best closed beta in the world. Some Paladins. I'll do. Hit me up. That's where to find me.
Okay.
But you, Eric?
You can find me on Xbox Live, St. Nicholas, Twitter, Epic Irk, and if you listen to the Nerd Wells podcast, you can find me on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can find me on Xbox Live, on PSN, and on Steam under Gib8777. What do we say?
That's
Jesus.
That's X levels of energy. And just.
You guys are dicks.
Anyways, you can find me on Xbox, PSN, and Steam under Gib8777.
Don't follow the asshole.
What does Gidget say, Jesus?
Peace out, Brussels sprouts, and we'll see you on the next week's edition of the Horrible Gamers podcast. Next week we're gonna have a special guest, super special guest. Join us. We love you. Bye.
Brush your teeth and go to bed.
Hey, I can hear you now.
Fucking asshole piece of shit.
As a chicken with shoes on.
Don't fucking tell me what the fuck's going on.
There is a chicken with shoes. How come I got...
Because that's all you need to see, man.
Oh, yeah.
This is better, yes?
Jesus, get it.
Fuck. See?
What the hell, mate? Yeah.
Did I hear something about hookers?
What's going
and
on?
Drugs?
Jeez.
We got spinners. We got loud music. Oh boy.
Is your wife a pimp?
Yeah, she was talking about her driving a pimp wheel.
I like the news.
I like it a lot.
I like it. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's the best. Billions and billions.
Billions and billions and
billions and billions.
Fire and fury.
Fury and fire. Like no one's ever seen before. Fire and fury, fury, fire.
Totally.
Totes, dude. Totes.
Yeah. He talks like a rich asshole. That's what he talks like.
It's because he is a rich asshole.
Yeah, that's what he talks
Hey,
like.
don't talk about my president that way.
Fuck your president.
You
Screw
Canadians.
Prime Minister.
I don't give a shit
You
what
terrorist.
you say. Prime Minister.
Who's the Prime Minister of Canada? I don't even know who he is.
Justin Trudeau.
Sounds like a stupid name. Fire
King
Fury.
Trump. All hail King Trump.
I don't care about your fire and fury. You're gonna see fire and fury when fucking North Korea fucking nukes your asses.
That's right. No green
Good luck.
crap.
Good luck. Their missiles would make it about fucking half a mile off of their coast, if that, and they'll get turned around and shot back at them. Redirect those motherfuckers back.
We'll get the Russians to
Redirect their own missiles back towards them.
God.
Oh my gosh, Destiny 2.
Yeah.
They're doing all kinds of crazy shit. They're telling everybody, you must have your gas tank full. You better go stock up on food. You better have water in your house. Like, what the fuck is the apocalypse happening?
Sounds like they're getting you ready for the apocalypse, bro.
Is the fucking apocalypse gonna happen?
And I say, hey, yeah.
Get out of your fucking system. Go ahead.
Enough already, huh?
I say, hey. What's going on?
Everybody now. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
I was joking.
I thought you were being serious.
Oh,
Yeah,
kidding.
I was excited. I thought we were all gonna sing together.
Oh man.
No.
I say, hey.
What's going on?
Don't start singing. Don't start fucking singing. Don't start
Eric
singing,
started
Eric.
again.